All set, I believe.
Hello.
Do you want to do road tripper or friend hugger?
Play with your friends without anybody earning a failure or an MVP ending. No pressure. I mean,
Or
friend
true survival
huggers.
co-op?
Yeah, friend hugger is a little bit more of the nice version of the game, but road tripper's fine too. Like I said before, like
I'll leave it up to you.
I have no preference.
You know what? What's a little bit of struggle, right?
Yeah, I would probably recommend normal for this though.
All right.
But also
so normal.
Yeah, but also, hi everybody. Before we jump in on this, I am Deuscain type streamer here on Twitch with the Digital Duke today. We're doing up some Monster Prom road trip. So,
Yes, hello. Yes, we're on the Monster Roadtrip. I've never played this game before. I'm assuming Deus has, and we're just here to have some fun.
yeah.
I think I have voice acting on. I don't know if you do. So do we see this, like, if I hit, like, enter through the cutscenes or whatnot, are you taking along with me, or is it both taken at, like, our individual paces, I guess?
No, I was thinking you make changes and do stuff. So yeah, it's internal in the game. Do you want me to be the narrator?
Sure, up to you.
So there was that one sentence that we saw that I didn't read fast enough, and I don't remember what it said. We once tamed it in ways... Wait. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then when we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was the Prank Masters, after all. Scott Howe, 22, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 23, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Do ghosts even have ages?
I think that's when she died.
I'm gonna say, yeah, for a ghost, is age how long they've been around or when they died?
I think it's when they died. Or at a certain point, it's like a 500-year-old ghost, and it's like, yeah, no, clearly that's how long they've been around. But each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos.
Ghosts can probably drink, yeah.
But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Time to pick our characters. So I believe you're picking first.
Oh. Sure, why not? I'll be Oz.
Yeah, characters are cute. I'll take the Frankenstein one. Or no, zombie. Brian. We'll do that.
Alright, what's our road trip vibes?
I
think this is you.
Oh, this is me. I'm digging Tropical Rave.
Alright, sure. Tropical Rave it is.
Was the
Do
road...
you want to trade off, or... it's up to you. I can do voices if your throat's getting sore or anything, otherwise, feel free.
Yeah, I offered to do the narrator because I was the one who suggested the game, so I took that one because he's going to do a lot of talking. I feel like it's...
I mean, I can do it.
Yeah.
Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes.
Is this you or me?
It's you, by the way.
Ah.
Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright.
So we picked the locations that'll tell us what our stats are. Up in the upper right corner are the 6 stats we need to worry about. So I think we need to get one of them above 20 without having any of them hit 0. But anything we do is going to push one stat up and another one down. So it's just a question.
Biker bar will go.
Yeah, biker bar is good.
Oh, look at my sleeves already. Breaking bottles, clinking shot glasses, revving motors, the crash of a window some dude just got thrown out of. Such are the dual set melodies of a bona fide biker bar. It's your chance to embrace your inner badass. What do you do?
Do you want to take Scott or Polly?
Up to you, I can do either.
I'll take Polly.
Alright. Polly, I've been meaning to ask you. How do you road trip?
There's no shame in asking, Scott. Let me explain. All of us will share 6 essential resources, and we need to manage them wisely to keep this trip afloat. So we need to be careful because the choices we make during the trip can affect those resources. If one of them completely depletes, we can kiss this road trip goodbye.
I get it. So our goal is to avoid running out of any resource and keep road tripping forever.
No. The goal is to reach one of the 6 destinations every road trip leads to. I have this travel guide that explains how each different destination requires us to hoard different resources. You can check
said guide whenever you want. Click on the destination tab to the right or press E on the keyboard or left bumper on the controller. There you'll find the requirements to reach a destination and win the game.
Enough exposition, narrator voice inside our heads. We get it. Keep our resources far above 0 and hoard enough of one resource to reach a destination. Let's go.
Let's go.
So you can start. So start a brawl. Looks like it raises hype. Play some pool. Earn some money. You grab some drinks and spend some money. But money going down for grabbing drinks also means something else goes up. So that's kind of the way it works, is like you're controlling which stat you know will change, and then a different one will move to match that.
I'm gonna play some pool. I always enjoy pool at bars.
It is fun, yeah.
Mostly because I don't drink. Alright, want to trade off?
Sure. You head over to the pool table to start a game, but find 2 legendary idiots already in the middle of a game when you get there.
Alright. Hold on. It'd be like a deeper, higher pitch, right? Alright! I'll sink the 6 in the top left corner pocket, which will knock the 7 into the 8 ball and ricochet them into opposite pockets.
Not if I block your amazing trick shot with my even more amazing counter move. 4!
Suzanne hits the cue ball. Whiskey swings his cue stick like a baseball bat at the cue ball. The ball ricochets off the ceiling and shatters the 8 ball into smithereens. Damn it! Damn it! Hold on. Damn it! You win another round of death balls, my friend. Here's your $20. I'll go pay for the property damages too.
Death balls, huh? Can't wait to turn this one into a story of how I died. What are you saying? You think you can withstand the almighty power that is death balls? Listen, I am the greatest death balls player in the whole bar. No one has ever defeated me, and no one ever will.
All the ranting is getting you intrigued. You politely ask Whiskey how exactly death balls is played.
You dare challenge me to death balls at my own table?
No. Nani? Did someone say we have a new death balls challenger?
Yep. Oz over there thinks he has some big brass 8 balls between his legs. I accept your challenge, weakling.
You challenge no one, nor do you know how this game is even played. But this is your life now, you guess. How will you beat an all-time death balls champion?
Yes, Galaxy. I also love Polly and Scott.
Hey, Galaxy. Yeah, thanks for swinging by. Hope your break's going well. And yeah, Vay. Oh, Ravi. I mean, to be fair, pool's one of those skills you have to get good at just because, well, only if you have to. I got good at physics because I was losing money.
Mm-hmm.
In the military, there were pool tables everywhere and kind of peer pressured into playing for money.
Yep.
So
you bend physics with a time-defying curve shot.
Time-space-defying curve shot. In order to
What-
pull off a feat like this, you'll need to really concentrate. You close your eyes and focus your breath. In, out, in, out. When you open your eyes, the bar is gone. You're at the sacred tribunal of the laws of physics. Here, the lords of time-space preside over a constant hearing of regular people pleading to break the laws of physics. The Razkath Empire has devastated my people for centuries, the current defendant begs. If I could just part the Tuzker Sea, we could escape them. The lords decree, Nirmal the Noble, your intentions are pure, but your circumstances are not extreme enough to permit the breaking of the laws of physics. Next! The bailiff drags Nirmal away. You step up and say you'd like to break physics to win a game of billiards and look cool in front of your friends. The pursuit of coolness is indeed a noble task, says one lord. Yes, and billiards is known to be one of the coolest games ever created, says another. I'm in. Are you guys fucking serious? A third snaps. Nirmal can't save his people, but we're going to allow physics to break for a fancy billiards trick shot? Well, maybe we would have voted to acquit Nirmal if he'd had a fancy billiards trick shot to back up his argument. In a 4-3 vote, the lords vote to let you break the laws of physics to look cool in front of your friends. Way to abuse the system, champ! You return to reality, imbued with your new power. You hit the cue ball, and it follows an impossible, predetermined path. It hits all of the balls, including Whiskey's. Ouch!
No, not my balls. It's my secret weak spot.
I get the warning now. Did Oz just beat Whiskey? Yep. Whiskey forks over the +2 money you were apparently betting with the hand he's not using to hold his aching balls. You lost -2 mine from betting space-time, though. No regrets.
Yep. Now I get to pick 2 destinations. So, used car dealership, Miles of Smiles. Or the lake, let's get wet.
It's simple. We kill the Batman.
Yeah. So,
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest, it does sound like a very lordial being to be like, saving your people, that's not my problem, but hold on. You want to look cool? I gotcha.
yeah. So,
Where do you want to go?
So, I'm not sure if it's showing it on your end, but yeah, Knifeland is hype at 25 or above. Verano
I can't see it, but I can see like question marks behind like money out of 25, soul out of 25, mind out of 25.
Okay. So on my end, I can see what they are. So yeah,
Okay.
hype is Knifeland. It's a music festival for stamina, and mind is a cryptid prom night. I'm interested in seeing what is at the end of money. So I'm down to like pursue more cash and see where that takes us.
Sounds good. Money, 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 money. Dollar, dollar.
Used car
Dollar,
dealership. Let's go.
Oh. Can we get matching jackets?
Yeah, they'll do little quips as we move through stuff.
Uh,
Your lord to
your
the
lord. Oh, good. No, go ahead.
Let's do these on our turns. Like if it's our turn, we'll
Okay.
do the narrator. That'll make it easier.
That sounds good. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're lured to the dealership, mesmerized by the inflatable air dancers and bombastic signs full of exclamation points such as "Buy today!" You don't even know why you're here. You don't need a new car, but such is the power of eye-catching marketing. Since you're here, you go do your usual weird shenanigans, so why not? What's it gonna be, Brian?
Ooh, again, let's use an action and make an event happen.
Yes, I'm ready for all the randomness these events involve.
Actually, Paulie, I was checking this travel guide, and it seems they aren't so random after all. Look, these different signs apparently refer to different types of events. The most common type of events are called exchange events. After making a choice in these, you'll always lose a resource and gain a resource no matter what. The trick is making the right choice, and since that'll decide which resources are gained and lost. But if there's a resource sign next to the event type sign, that's called a known resource. It means that resource is guaranteed to be affected no matter what our choice is. If the sign is positive, then the resource is guaranteed to be gained. If it's negative, then you know you'll lose it. Like, for example, If we see an action with this sign, we know that we'll lose money here. Our choice will be only determine which resource we'll gain.
That's not so bad. If we know we're losing or gaining a resource is unavoidable, we could be strategic about it. This all sounds very useful, but also like too much pressure for a fan favorite pile to keep track of. Brian, can we leave these decisions to you? Thanks. So, our options are dance with the air dancers to lose stamina, sell some cars to gain money, or the mystery one. We're going to sell some cars.
Also, because it's a Monster Prom game, I gotta know, Duke, are you playing this with no romance as usual? As far as I can try.
You do not have to romance anyone.
Asexual Monster Prom, let's go.
Yep.
And knowing me, though, I'll find a way to romance someone on accident.
Mm-hmm. As you and your friends are browsing the assorted cars, a nervous-looking gentleman approaches you and says, "Excuse me, do you work here?" As far as you know, yes. Great, can you help me choose a car to buy? There are so many options and I just can't make up my mind. Absolutely, why not buy this gently used sports car? It's got stick shift, which I heard is on its way back. I'm not sure about the color. What's not to like about red? It's the color of wine, except when it's not. Yeah, but is it a true red? It looks more of a cinnamon. Maybe closer to a blood orange? Oh god. How much storage space does this car have?
The only measurement I know is Scott's. Want to see how many times I can fit in the trunk?
No, thank you. I'm really realizing storage space and color aren't so important. What's really bugging me is the number of wheels. I mean, 4 wheels is the classic number of wheels, but is like the number of wheels... But is it the number of wheels I really want on a car? Brian, step in and sell this car to this man before I find out if he fits in the trunk. Okay, there's got to be something you can do to get this guy to hurry up and buy the damn car. Swing the deal. If he buys the car, you can also have one of your kidneys. Lie and tell him the car looks crappy is a camouflage technique to adapt to the surroundings of a used car dealership. Its real form is a kick-ass battle robot from space. Okay. What would kidneys? Kidneys is not gonna...
Ace Roadtrip. I would say that kidneys is probably going to be either stamina or soul.
I'm thinking stamina, probably. Yeah, let's go kidneys. We'll sell a kidney early. Kidney, you say? And what a kidney it is! Polly slaps you on the kidneys. Ow. These bad boys can fit so much. I'm just gonna skip past that word in them.
Oh.
I can make use of a spare kidney, I suppose, but that begs the question, which kidney is for sale? Oh, easy, it's the one on the left, right, Scott? Scott checks what seems to be medical records with your name on them?
Yep, that one's Brian's good kidney.
And it'll be yours if you buy this car right now. Yes, looking at these medical records, this deal isn't half bad. Okay, you got me. Give me the keys, and don't forget the kidney. Sweet! My partner Scott's gonna walk you through the paperwork while I perform some amateur kidney surgery on Brian.
Oh, but I wanted to use the scalpel.
Needless to say, getting your kidney removed in a parking lot costs you 2 stamina. At least you gain 2 money for selling the car at an organ.
Hell yeah. Amateur organ trading.
I agree with Noah. The bottom one did sound interesting, but I didn't know what stat it was going to affect. So I wanted to avoid that one if I could. Probably was magic.
I was also going to say to Galaxy and Trip, I've noticed in a lot of games I play trying not to romance anyone and still get a romance by trying not to romance. Maybe that's the real secret.
I mean...
The con's very fitting. I see money, but also I'm going to a con next month, so I think it's very fitting.
Nice.
Doobie-doo, driving carelessly, knowing nothing will happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
An event!
Whoa, I'm getting dizzy watching our resources go up and down.
Yeah, man, is it even possible to know what we're losing or gaining beforehand? Dang, we're doomed. Put something on the radio. We may fuck up this road trip, but at least we'll fuck it up while having some fun.
Okay. Welcome to our humble radio show, where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Today, we have road trip survivors Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy. Guys, what can you share with our audience? Let me start by saying that the #1 cause of road trip-related debts is not properly understanding how to manage resources.
Ah, yes, the dreaded six. Most unexperienced road trippers think they behave in arbitrary ways, but that's simply not true.
When you are making choices on the road, you have to look for little cues to infer what resource you'll be losing or gaining. Money might be the easiest one. Are you buying or renting something? Money down. Hiring someone? Money down. Doing a job or selling something? Money up.
But beware! Sometimes the solution doesn't obviously involve buying something, but involves using expensive stuff you may need to rent or buy.
And what about magic? The mysterious substance that fuels our cars.
Magic is tricky because sometimes you need to use it for spells, summonings, and curses, but that will mean lowering your magic and risking an empty fuel tank.
I think this one's you.
Oh, and getting magic up can be quite hard. You can find a gas station, or you may need to resort to performing sacrifices or colluding with strange, powerful entities.
You know, classic road trip stuff. Our time is up, fellas. Let's discuss the other resources and future episodes of everyone's favorite radio show, Convenient Exposition. Applause.
Whoa, that was stupidly convenient. Scott, did you take notes?
Nope.
Well, I hope Oz did at least. Otherwise, we're truly fucked, and not in a good way.
And see ya, Galaxy. Enjoy work. Don't work too hard today.
Yep, have a good one.
Yay, a con. It's the perfect place to be your authentic, nerdy self without fear of judgment. There are cosplayers, merch vendors, panels, gaming tournaments, overpriced food. So much to do, so little time. What activity do you want to try out?
Hey, gaming tournament.
Yeah. You and your friend Zoe checking out a poster for an esports tournament happening at the con. Hey guys, are you entering the Dragon Heat Fighters XXX esports tournament too? There's a cash prize. Wow, they put on sports on computers now? The future is amazing. I've never played this game, but I'll give it a try. Scott and Zoe enter the tournament. She gets knocked out in round 3, but Scott is still going strong. He's incredible. He's pulling off such unpredictable combos that the pros can't keep up. Thanks. My strategy is just hitting random buttons and hoping for the best. It's worked out really well so far. Somehow, Scott makes it all the way to the final match. He's up against Igor Kalashnikov, the Dragon Heat Fighters reigning champion. Shit, Scott's in trouble. Igor's a fucking juggernaut. He was biologically manufactured by the USSR to dominate every video gaming tournament on the planet and bring pride to Mother Russia.
Seriously? Didn't the USSR end like decades ago?
Did it? Asks Igor disinterested. Did it? Asks Igor disinterestedly. All of his button-pressing fingers have washboard abs. I did not notice. I was too busy destroying puny Americans at video games.
Literally, how does that make sense?
Igor ignores her to mean mug Scott. I must break you, dog, he spits. I will crush you to bone meal for destroying the USSR, capitalist scum. Did I break the USSR? Bro, I had no idea. Sometimes when I become Wolf Scott, I break things without realizing it. Sorry if I broke your thing. The only apology I will accept is your blood in my superior gamer hands. Prepare to perish. Pressing random buttons won't save Scott this time. Quick, think of a way to help him win the tournament.
Scott needs more skin in the game, higher stakes, tell him you'll break Little Billy's legs unless he beats Kalashnikov, or conjure the spirit of great warrior possess Scott's body and fight. Time to summon Genghis Khan's scourge of fighting video games. Conjuring sounds like magic. I don't know what the
I'm thinking that.
I don't know what
I think for this one, I think it'll probably be soul, mind, or hype.
Yeah, I think it's soul, because soul's usually like the purity stat. Because you'll be doing a bad thing.
We're gonna break Little Billy's legs. You grab the most innocent-looking boy you see. God, I better win, or Little Billy's legs are gonna get it. Gasp! Not Little Billy. What a twist! me, shouts the kid. I don't know you. My name's not even Billy. It's Walter. Walter? Ew. Nobody under the age of 50 is allowed to be named Walter. And it doesn't matter what your name is. Your legs will break just the same. Cries Walter, aka Billy. Stranger danger! Call the police! This random adult wants to break my legs!
Don't scream and cry, Billy. It's got oil in this for you, and your leg bones will probably be fine.
I won't let you down, Billy. Legs and bones are some of my favorite things, so I'll try my hardest to save yours. Forget you're all idiots, sighs Walter, aka Billy. I'll just break my legs myself so you'll let go of me. Whoa, did Billy just break his own legs so Scott could focus on the win? Hardcore! Emboldened by Billy's noble sacrifice, Scott ekes out a victory. He gets +2 money for winning the tournament. Sadly, you use -2 soul for wantonly endangering a child, which is one of your favorite pastimes, so whatever. True.
Yep, soul.
Kids who named Walt and evolve into Walter after hitting level 50. True. And look, just because I enjoy doing a trip doesn't mean that it's always necessary.
Alright. Let's check out the fancy motel.
So many rooms.
And every room is a potential prank. Where do you stay when you're too cheap for a real hotel but too fussy for a regular motel? Here, apparently. This place is full of class, charm, and poise. 3 things you've always lacked. Which means tonight is the perfect night to cosplay as a rich, fancy person. What do? Prank call the front desk, visit the bar, explore the amenities. Okay. So, visiting the bar is almost certainly going to cost us money.
I think even the amenities might cost money too, honestly, but...
Yeah, that might or might not, depending on the choice. The bar...
I was going to say, depending on the amenities, could also be gaining money depending on what the amenities are.
Yeah.
Amenities, bleh.
Yeah, because we're just exploring what's available versus this one.
Yeah.
We'll almost spend. Let's call the front desk. When in doubt, prank it out. You and your friends plan to prank call the front desk. Nice. What's the prank here, Brian? We could call in a fake bomb threat. Fake bomb threats are fun.
Bomb threat.
You spend the next 20 minutes explaining to your friends why fake bomb threats are not a fun idea.
Now that you put it like that, I can see why calling in a fake bomb threat may not be fun.
Really makes me reconsider the last 4 fake bomb threats we called in last month.
I've got it. Let's call the front desk pretending to be the town mayor. Tell them all motels must now provide complimentary rare steaks to all guests.
Okay, you guess it's still a better prank than a fake bomb threat, so... To the prank phone.
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it. Front desk speaking. You're the mayor, you say? Well, that's weird, because I'm actually speaking face-to-face with the mayor right now. Oops.
Did you tell them about the rare steaks yet?
Wait, you say you have the real mayor on the phone? Ask the real mayor? That's fascinating. Put me on the line. Oh, this should be good. Greetings, me. Using my big political brain, I've deduced that you're a version of myself calling from the future. Sure. Wonderful. You must be calling to advise me on if I should take the hefty bribe fancy motels offer me to demolish the public park to build a golf course. They offered me a lot of money, and I do like money, but I suspect their plan is a bit unethical. So future me, based on your inside future knowledge, should I take the deal? Take the deal. In the future, you will get very obsessed with launching your own shampoo brand. And I'm sorry to say this, but shampoo trumps ethics. Don't do it. In the future, scientists have discovered karma is very real, and we need sweet karma points if we want to fulfill our dream of reincarnating into a robot dinosaur. I don't know what the first one here is going for, but there is a chance he will give us a kickback.
I was gonna say, I do see a little bit of money in the first one. I don't know about the second one though.
Second one is almost certainly going to be boosting soul because we're doing karma stuff, which means we're going to be probably losing money for whatever we're doing. But yeah, let's try the first one. A week later, the mayor sends a letter to your car. No idea how he managed to address a letter to your car or why he knew that would work, but you just roll with it. Dear me, I want to thank you for your amazing advice the other day. I had zero interest in shampoo before, but I've been watching shampoo making tutorials, and you were right. This is my true calling. My iguana scented shampoo will dominate the market. But you knew that, of course, since you've already lived these experiences. Iguana Be Clean is just a fun trip down memory lane for you. Our very first hit. With my new expertise and the bribe money I took, I know my shampoo empire will be an unstoppable $1 million startup. Thanks again, me, Stay Sudsy. That's shampoo slang I learned. The mayor. The mayor sends you +2 money for your help and a sample of Iguana Be Clean. It sure is something. These fancy motels can continue their reign of corporate evil with impunity, all thanks to you. Oh wait, that's bad. You lose 2 soul.
And worth. Not wrong, sure, the wood critters may cry, but your hair will be immaculate. Exactly.
Yep. A place to rest. Even this spectral booty needs some sitting after so much shaking. Oh, that's you.
The guide says there are several rest stops like this one. We should be able to reach one like once a week after visiting 4 locations or so.
That sounds good. Let's go chill on these benches, Scott.
As your friends leave, you realize you don't want to rest because you're utterly addicted to making choices all the time. And this rest stop is no different. You quickly assess the way, well, 5 things you can check out around here. But beware, with the exception of the car, each choice can only accommodate 1 player. It's first come, first serve. Now go and see what the different spots do. I guess we'll go trade.
Well, we each pick one, so.
Yep.
But if you're trying to avoid romance, going here and talking to these 2 will trigger a potential romance path for them, so that's what that does. This is basically just passing, and I think this gives us information on what's coming up. And then we can sometimes get like people to visit us, so that's what the bus stop's more for.
It's okay, I'll hit them with my immaculate ace riz. Welcome to the bartering stand, where you can barter with little trinkets and manage your resources a bit. Each trinket is tied to a resource. You'll lose the resource tied to the trinket if you give away and gain the resource tied to the trinket you take. Also, Noodles is here, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Let's face it, this road trip is just a one-way ticket to your painful demise. But hey, why not prolong the inevitable with one of my products?
So Scott snacks somebody else's credit card.
I'm gonna guess somebody else's credit card is money.
That's what you're giving up. So it's what you're getting rid of,
yeah.
Versus what you're gonna gain. So,
well,
we do know fuel is magic.
Yeah.
So you can
yeah, magic's still 10.
Enlightenment bulb, holy water.
I don't think any of these are money, so maybe holy water.
What would that even?
I think holy water might be soul. It might also just be mind, I guess.
Yeah, because that's like enlightenment. So that's probably mind, soul, the music,
hype.
That makes sense. And what in God's name is mouth stamina? Maybe.
I'm thinking the holy water for soul because our soul's the lowest one.
Sure.
So we can replenish a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Magic down, soul up.
Thank you for your business. See you in your darkest dreams.
This is the map info board where you can do 2 things. You can check the map that shows 3 potential locations nearby. Choose a location to learn how to get there. This guarantees that location will appear on your next turn. On the other hand, you can use the phone to call hitchhikers. When you visit bus stops next week, the hitchhiker you called will be there. These 2 options are all about taking an extra step to secure an outcome you want, be it a location or a hitchhiker. So yeah, we can get other people in the car with us. And they are also romantic interests, so we'll pick these. Business Summit. Look at that. Look at all that money.
Oh yeah, let's go get rich.
Alright. Get ready to take on the road.
Alright, 7 to go for money.
Yep, whatever that is. Because I don't even know. Week 2.
That's you.
Oh, it is me. Regular gas station or a movie set? Alright, well, let's hit the gas station.
Yeah, I was going to say, I see money.
Guys, I'm pretty sure I've seen that cactus before.
Is it like a celebrity cactus?
Gas stations.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases every day. But they're a necessary evil if you want to make your car move. Welcome to the road trip life. So, what do? Hey, wait a sec. That event type sign looks new.
Yeah. According to the travel guide, that sign means this is a quantities event. They work a lot like exchange events. We always lose and gain equal amounts of resources, and we have to guess which resources are tied to which option. The main difference is the amount of resources that are affected by each option differ. They can be affected a bit, some, or a frickin' lot.
Scott, you never swear.
That's how the travel guide phrased it.
Dang. So what does this foul-mouthed travel guide basically says is we can choose to play it safe or go bonkers. And you already know what Mom would choose, Brian. This one's up to you, Boo. Go for it. Using the bathroom gains you 2 soul. Oh god. And going to the shop gains money. Or we can fill the tank for something.
I was gonna say tank. I believe is gonna be probably exchanging money for money for magic.
Well, it'll have a guaranteed one that'll do something, but then, one of the options almost certainly will be pay money to get more magic. But it's a question of like what the other one would be. But
what's the most questionable thing you've ever seen at a gas station?
Probably the bathrooms.
What if I told you I'm pretty sure I went to a gas station where I can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure they were selling stuff behind the scenes, and I feel like they were hinting to me when I was checking out about some extra things that they were selling behind the desk.
Ah. Yeah, probably. You've grabbed some snacks and are waiting in line to pay when suddenly there's a commotion at the register. Freeze, says the guy in a black hoodie. Put all the money in the bag. I've got a gun and I'm not afraid to fucking use it. Don't give him any money. Your guns don't scare us, petty thief. Shoot us. We don't care. You'd love to take a vote on this as a group care or not about being shot, but suddenly the store doors are thrown open. Someone starts slow clapping. What do we have here? I'll let you be the Minotaur.
Okay.
What do we have here? Evil at work in this humble gas station? What a glorious day for the dark side this is.
What badass arousing forms of torture are you gonna do to that puny cashier? Erotic chest boxing? Competitive pube wax? Wet t-shirt contest to the death?
I was just gonna steal all his money, the robber says. Money! You dare engage in the noble pursuit of evil for something as petty as cash? I shun your money! Dimitri dramatically throws the bag of money on the floor. Dollar bills go flying. Nice, you yanked +2 money out of thin air.
Dimitri, bro, relax. Every villain's gotta start somewhere. Think of this as his first evil squat thrust of 1,000,000 evil squat thrusts. He just needs some guidance from a superior villain, like only rob the sperm bank after midnight when the hot night guard is on duty. Or always bring an extra box of condoms to the sperm bank when the hot night guard is on duty.
I am unsure if that's the sort of evil advice he needs. But you do have a point, Morty. The dark side will be inherited by the next generation of villains, so you must ensure they're competent. Brian, is that you? You're known for giving good advice. Please shepherd this evil recruit into a truly villainous adventure. You admittedly do pretty fucked up shit on the regular, but maybe it's not weird that Dimitri trusts you on your word for this. You advise. Cash will stop being acceptable currency soon. The hot new thing is big data. Steal people's personal data. Or steal someone's spotlight.
That's so real.
Let's do spotlight. I'm curious what that one will do. You're not wrong. In social media culture, attention is basically currency. It's true! If you're going to steal someone's spotlight, evil apprentice, I know just whose you should steal. Brian's!
True. Brian's spotlight is so strong, talking to him makes me feel like a minor character in his own world. Freaky shit.
Fine by me, says the robber. Brian, give me your fucking spotlight. I'm shooting you in the head. Hey, Brian, so fun story. Now that your spotlight's been stolen, it's not my job to narrate for you anymore. From now on, I'll be narrating Robbie the Robber's life. Contract stipulations. You get it. Toodles. Weird. Okay, I guess Brian's out. Hey, Robbie, welcome to be my new friend.
I love making new friends, and I have no object permanence, so this is all cool with me. Want to get ice cream with us, bro?
Sure, Robbie happily joins his new friends and fits into the dynamic very well. Polly, Scott, and Robbie have several wacky adventures together. Their friendship is stronger than yours ever was. After the trio plays yet another awesome prank, Robbie excuses himself to use the bathroom. You did it, buddy, he says to himself. You're not a social outcast anymore. Maybe you can end your life of crime and start anew. Suddenly the door slams open. It's Brian, the one that barely relevant NPC, here to ambush our beloved Robbie. No, please, don't steal my spotlight, Robbie begs him. I'm finally happy. I'll turn over a new leaf, I'll do anything. No dice. Robbie's irrelevant once more. Just like Brian to steal a man's spotlight while his pants are down. Oh, hey, Brian, where have you been? I'm loving the new protagonist energy you're rocking right now.
Where'd Robbie go? He was gonna help us pour confetti all over the highway. Robbie's favorite part of pranking is always the confetti.
Who cares? For some reason, Robbie barely registers as a blip on my memory now. You guys want to get back on the road? Woohoo! You're back, baby, but sadly you'll never recover the -2 hype you lost while Robbie sidelined you. Oh, man.
Such a road identity theft and money. However, if someone says a joke and no one laughs, but you repeat that joke and everyone laughs, God, that's so real.
Yeah. Lose money or a mystery. Yeah, there's no positive or negative here. Other than we want to avoid the losing money one.
Oh, no. We're getting there. Let's hope nothing weird happens. Yep. Hey, Polly, look what time it is.
Oh, fuck yeah. Put on the radio, Oz.
Welcome back to Convenient Exposition, the radio show where our guests give narratively convenient road trip tips. Mr. Thompson, Mr. McCarthy, what can you tell us about the mysterious resource known as stamina?
Ah, stamina. The fuel for our bodies. Yum. Oh, you just got a raid.
I did. 1 second.
We have teeth, we have tails. Ta-da! It's Crumb the Rat
Welcome,
and her bros are raiders.
I thought you just started Resident Evil 4 though. Aren't you still going through Resident Evil 4? But welcome, thanks for the raid. Hope you're doing well today.
Yeah.
This is me and Deuscain. We're playing Monster Prom 3 Road Trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Shall we continue?
Yeah. And obviously, raiders, thank you for joining. But if you need to raid and run, it's okay too. You're welcome to join us on the trip, but take a break if you need to. Yeah. Getting stamina up is simple. Eat stuff. Stay hydrated. Get some rest. This is important since arduous activities such as exercising or having intercourse will eat up your stamina. Throwing your food away or using it in ways that don't involve eating it will also lower your stamina.
Cormac, something you said about stamina reminded me of mine. It takes an experienced road tripper to differentiate how resting raises your stamina, but relaxing raises your mind.
You're spot on, Hunter. A strong, relaxed mind can save you from succumbing to road trip madness, and to this day I suspect is an ancient deity preying on mortal psyches. Relaxing and finding enlightenment will keep your mind up, and so will strengthening your brain by learning new things. But if you overtax your brain, you may accidentally risk lowering your mind. Anything that strains your brain can result in mind loss, from trying to comprehend the incomprehensible to getting anxiety-induced situations.
You betcha, says the radio host, even thinking a lot for too long, like myself after this very edifying rumination, which is why we'll stop this episode right here. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Applause. Thompson and McCarthy, am I right?
No, I have no idea what you mean by that, Scott.
Me neither, Polly. Me neither. Wings of every color, shape, and style, from afro to updo, are on display here. You never knew there was such a rich history to artificial hair. There are plenty of things to check out at the museum. You decide to...
So gift shop will lower money. We know that. We just don't know
I
what
think
the
we'll
other
check
ones
out the exhibition.
Yeah.
You, Polly, and Scott enjoy wandering around the magical wigs for the fabulous exhibition for all of 4 minutes.
Okay, I'm tired of staring at these wigs. Let's try some on.
Please do not try on the wigs, ma'am, says an employee, or I'll be forced to call security. If we can't try them on, can we at least eat them? I'm hungry, and the big powdered wigs look like cotton candy. If you eat the wigs, I'll definitely need to call security.
What about this wig here? The sign says it has arcane powers incomprehensible to any mortal. I'm not mortal anymore. Let me comprehend them.
The employee sighs and clicks a button in his pocket, and you are all forcibly carried to the next room by security guards.
This sucks. Oz, how the hell are we supposed to have fun around here if we can't touch stuff, eat stuff, or fuck around with forbidden magic?
Great question. You don't know much about having fun at a museum yourself, but you know a lot about bothering people who want to be left alone. You look around at the exhibition and decide who to pester for your entertainment.
This curious fellow who seems really into wigs. This dandy suave gentleman who looks quite heisty.
I think this may have something to do with money.
Yeah, he could give us money. He could give us money.
Said gentleman moves closer to you, casually eavesdropping and fiddling with his attaché case. I look heisty? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Guess we misjudged you. Sorry about... Okay, you got me. I'm here to do heist and steal the magic wigs in the exhibition. Now that you know, do you want to join my crew?
Sure.
The gentleman takes you outside to a black van parked out front. He opens the back doors to reveal a bunch of people inside. This big fella here is Tony Macaroni. He's a muscle. He's bald, as you can see, and he really wants a nice, expensive wig to cover it up. Sounds good, Crumb. Have a great time, and hope cleaning ain't too bad. I need to
Have a
do
good
it
one.
too. There's Miss 8-Beer, the master of disguise. She can turn into anyone. Her only weakness is not having enough wigs, until today. And that's codename R-Drive, Deraka. Also a getaway driver. We're a small team of wig heist enthusiasts, so we wear multiple hats. But soon, we will wear multiple wigs. And the magical wigs we will steal today will be the crown jewels of our collection. Once we've harnessed the power, we'll be able to steal all the wigs we want. Solid team, bro. What's the story behind your wig obsession, anyway? It's all part of my mysterious past. Wig-wearing femme fatales fill my backstory, but that won't be fully explored until this site's sequel. Anyway, as for you two, your code names are Big Puppy and Ice Spirits, and you'll play the vital role of being the distraction.
Lit. I'm really good at being distracting. I have pom-poms and confetti grenades in Scott's pockets whenever you're ready to go.
No. Your job's already over. You see, I needed you to help me distract the audience while the real heist leader finished grabbing the goods. The suave gentleman takes off his hyper-realistic silicone mask to reveal Miss A. Pierre. Gasp. The real leader jumps in the back of the van with a bag full of magical wigs. We couldn't have done this without you. Here's your cut of the spoils and a burner phone. We'll be in touch. Hard drive, we're ready to go. Hard drive speeds off as the leader shouts, Arrivederci, from the van. Yay, we did it. I mean, we didn't really do anything, but we somehow did it anyway, which is the best way to do stuff. You lose -2 soul from committing a crime, but gain +2 magic from the magic wigs. Well, I was hoping it'd be money, but close enough, I guess.
Alright. So, art exhibition or business summit. Lots of money. Join
Capitalist.
capitalist
Capitalism.
finest.
The wind on my face makes me feel so alive.
Dude, rude. This is the hottest. This is a hotshot business summit where capitalists finest gather to figure out how to get even richer. You feel a bit out of place in this crowd, but like any business mogul will teach you, you just gotta fake it till you make it. So what do you want to do? Attend the conference, do some networking, pitch your business ideas to investors.
You want to do Shark Tank or do you want to do brown nosing?
I'm gonna do networking because I can see pitching ideas to investors tanking Soul even more. So, you're chilling at the summit when you spot your friend Vera among all the business tycoons. Hey Brian, you're networking here? Who would have thought? What's your strategy going into this? Maybe I can give you some business advice on how to create powerful synergies. Well, I brought business cards to say Brian in flaming ink, and there's a dragon me slaying a dragon with my briefcase. Seriously, your stupid doodle isn't going to get you anywhere. Hey, cool business cards, a drunk businessman says suddenly. Listen, I got a good feeling about you. Want to be an executive supervisor at my company? Okay, I gotta admit, not bad. But don't stop there. Use this new position to leverage yourself into a better one, and don't be afraid to play dirty. Okay, you fudge your resume and show it to the department head of the company. Wow, says the department head, you mastered photo editing, went to space, and fucked my dad? Impressive. You're obviously overqualified for the position. You should be gunning for CEO. I'll write your recommendation letter. Sweet, you walk over to the board of directors, where the board of directors is sitting, and show your rec letter to the CEO. Impressive work, kid. It takes guts to fuck the department head's dad, says the CEO. Well, there's a spot for you in our ranks on the board, but you need more than one rec letter and an impressive body count to show you're worthy of it. You've almost conquered the corporate ladder, Brian. Now just convince these geezers to give you the highest position. Forge a birth certificate tied to a Fortune 500 CEO. You can bask in the raw power of nepotism. Shatter the glass ceiling with a rock.
What are you thinking?
I was trying to avoid soul loss, but both of these seem like they're going to do it.
I mean, I would say the top one is basically the realistic route. The bottom one is the one where you're going to get hurt for breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, I can see that dropping mine, so we'll shatter the glass ceiling with a rock. Oh, 2 stamina. That works. You chuck your rock at the convention center's glass ceiling. Miss Jeffrey the Geo, but his sacrifice was noble. Vandalism? That's your big plan? God, Brian, you're an idiot. The board members stare in shock as the glass rains down. Then they start applauding. Bravo! Bravo! They cheer. What an empowering message. This display will be great PR for us. What empowering message? All Brian did was destroy some property. Yeah, it was awesome, but more importantly, it was performative. Someone tell an intern to contact the presses and tell them our new chairman just shattered our glass ceiling. Wait, really? You're gonna hire more women and other minorities from now on? God, no, you're missing the performative part, sweet cheeks. Doing these publicity stunts boost the public's opinion of us without having to actually do anything better, or anything to better ourselves or our company. It's a win-win. I suspect you don't understand the meaning of win-win. Honey, of course I understand it. I read about it in the headline of a business article once. Let me explain. Business is... That's my cue to leave. Bye. Well, this got bleak, but fuck it. You're taking the +2 money they offered you for your PR stunt anyway. Ka-ching.
Man, where are you getting all the money?
Well, the one I guaranteed to have it show up. The angel would be more soul. That would balance us out.
Sure. Finding some respite from wacky stuff. Oh, wait, that's you.
Yeah, now we're gonna get another exposition. Scott, fuck, turn on the radio. Convenient exposition has started already. We can't miss it.
Roger. Mr. Thompson, what were you telling us about hype again?
Yes, let me repeat. Anything that makes you rejoice to your core will get you hot, get your hype up. That includes laughing out loud, doing thrill-seeking stuff, or going to town, if you know what I mean. Wink. I like keeping my hype strong and vigorous. That's why I avoid all the stuff that will lower my hype. Bless you.
Thank you.
Like doing boring stuff, mingling with dull or annoying people, or choosing mundane solutions over epic ones.
Amen. Speaking of boring stuff, you know what else is boring? Being a good person. But sometimes you need to be if you want to keep your soul up.
Yeah. Why do we need to have souls anyways?
Oh. Beats me.
At
least
least
soul is quite easy to manage. Oh, wait.
doing good deeds, soul up. Being a worse self, soul down.
So remember, kids, don't underestimate the power of helping strangers while you're on the road. You gotta keep your soul healthy and clean.
I do think it is bot hours, but
Yeah, it looks like bot hours.
Saribot took care of him.
Amazing. Simply amazing. Your tips have been extremely helpful and incredibly expositive. You've provided a great tutorial for anyone who aims to have a successful road trip. Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy, everyone. Applause. Whoa, Polly, I think I've grown as a person.
Yeah, Cormac S. Thompson and Hunter McCarthy are part of the family from now on. A toast to convenient exposition.
Hooray! Graveyards are solemn, quiet places made for reflection and paying respect to the dead. If you're a snooze fest, but you're with Polly and Scott, which means a graveyard is a perfect place to play a prank. The only question is, what's the best prank to pull?
Raise the dead is bonus soul?
I'm not gonna question it.
Okay.
You're all wandering around the graveyard when you hear gritty guitar riffs and a guy whine singing about how much he hates this town. You follow the sound to Gerald the Necromancer lounging in the graves, listening to music and drinking beer. Oh great. I see you found my secret hideout for the rare nights that I choose to do my brooding outdoors.
That's cool. Graveyard drinking is a hobby of mine too. I usually bump EDM though. Really livens up the place, if you know what I mean.
Whatever. Could you take your bubbly attitude elsewhere? I'm busy drowning my dark and twisted thoughts in booze. Ah, damn. My beer's slightly out of my reach. Just a sec. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amit. Lorem ipsum text? Nice. Light flashes from Gerard's staff, and then a zombie claws out of the dirt. It's rotting, shambling, and crying brains. Yep, brains, right? Could you just hand me my beer there? It's to the left. No, my left. Yep, perfect. Good work, Thrall.
Aw, your zombie's so cute. Like one of those old leathery chihuahuas you can't help but love.
Can we name him Tickles? I had a hamster named Tickles once, but I accidentally ate him because I thought he was a potato chip. No, you can't name him. You'll get all attached to him. Tickles is going right back in the ground once I finish my six-pack.
How can you give him a taste of life and then rip it all away like that? This isn't Flowers for Algernon, you asshole.
Wow, that's a deep rip. Why are you so upset about this? It's just a zombie. They're usually just animated corpses with no personalities or free will. Let's test that. Hey Tickles, if you have free will, say brains. Brains.
See? Total sentience. Tickles is in there. We just need something to draw out that amazing personality of its shell. What do you suggest, Oz? Brains is nice and useful, but you can help Tickles by teaching him a second essential word for his repertoire. Screaming brains, but you know what he's really asking for? A taxi license?
I think a taxi license is going to cost money.
Probably.
You're going to try and teach a zombie to speak? Do you have any idea how long that pointless activity will take?
Nope, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Time skip time!
Oh, we're doing a time skip, alright. All the way to the post-apocalyptic year of 3088. Mitch Badassberg, America's most... Oh, whoops, accidentally clicked. The zombie tackles Mitch to the ground, opens its mouth, and lets out its haunting wail. Cowabunga! What the, says Mitch. General, did you hear that? Hear what, Sergeant Badassberg? All I can hear are zombies dying and machine guns firing. Cowabunga! Come on, General, you had to have heard it that time. This zombie's saying cowabunga. Who cares what it's saying? Shoot it in the fucking head, Mitch. But it's kind of funny. Mitch is so busy laughing at the zombie that he doesn't notice it's tearing his chest open until it's too late. General, Mitch gasped while dying. Please, tell my wife about the cowabunga zombie. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Wow, you really taught a zombie to say cowabunga? Your commitment to idiotic tasks is almost impressive. Yeah, just imagine a zombie saying cowabunga to you while it's eating your brains, bro. It's a great prank. You gain +2 soul for expanding Tickle's vocabulary, but you lose -2 magic because you had to go to some dark arcane place to teach a zombie a new word.
Oh, man. All right.
Let's try this again. Give me money. Oh, well,
I'll check out the noodle stand this time.
check out the board then, I guess.
Howdy doody, welcome to Noodles Swap Shop. We got all sorts of kooky crap to trade you if you've got anything worth trading me. Okay, you're not getting our money. I'm not giving up food. Equal to an erotic fanfic about dragons. Sure, I'll give you that.
You bastard! Hydrate!
They're hydrate redeemed for me. Nobility title, spare kidney, mind control lessons, donation to Noodles charity for impoverished noodles. Huh.
I think we go for the donation to charity because we're getting it, right?
Yeah,
So
we're
stealing the money for that.
yeah, so we're getting the money for charity. I would have thought the noble title would have been that until I read that, but yeah, let's roll the dice on the charity donation. Soul.
Oh, because charity's
Oh,
a good thing, I guess.
we gave them. Okay, that makes sense.
But we lost. What was it? Looks like we lost hype or
E- e-
magic instead of.
I think we lost
Money.
hype. Yeah.
Oh.
So the noble title probably is the one that gave us money. Okay.
Oh well.
Yep. How do you know you'll be at the? I'll be at the next rest stop because we're in an endless time. No, I get the wrong voice. We're in an endless time, noob silly. See you in 4 more turns.
All right.
Oh God, the wealthy mansion.
Money. All right, just 3 more to go.
3
Let's
more to
get
go,
Rich.
and we need to be above that at the end of the turn.
Okay. Well, I know where we're going.
How much money do these people have?
Like $100 at least. Wow, this is one fancy house. These people must be rich. There's a sort of unsettling vibe to this place. That's probably just what being rich feels like. And now's your chance to barge in and see what billionaire living is like for yourself. What interests you most?
Family games, grandpa's fun, experiments, babysitting the children. So we need to make sure we don't lose too much hype or stamina.
You and your friends ring the manor doorbell, and a wealthy woman dressed in furs answers. Oh, hello, she says. Are you here to look after Grandpa?
We're not trained to care for old people, really.
I don't care. He's driving me nuts. I'll give you +2 money to look after him. Follow me. Okay, you're taken into a dark, shadowy basement where you find an old man using a circular saw. Oh, visitors, come in. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Gramps. You sure have a lot of old Splash Kaboom games lying around here.
Oh, I have much more than just the game. I'm the biggest Splash Kaboom fan in the world. Let me show you some of my work.
I love his snake beard. Look at that. That's amazing.
It's quite nice. This is Crimson Darkheart, my original Splash Kaboom character. He's Splash's best friend and oozes class, sass, and radical charm.
I see. This design is certainly creative.
Yes, isn't Crimson amazing? He's just a sort of guy you'd like to know in real life, don't you think? Maybe someday. And this is Crimson's loyal steed, Excelsior the Ghost Wolf. All the best OCs have minor OCs attached to them to build lore.
Is that a ghost shoved into the wolf?
Yes. Also speaks Italian and French.
Oh my god.
This is a really weird looking horse. You know, You kids are remarkably similar to Excelsior, almost as if you're two halves of his whole body. As if God put you in my lab so that I may stitch you together and make my incredible steed a reality.
Pump the brakes, Gramps. Loving your OCs is one thing, but doing amateur surgery to bring your OCs to life is a step too far.
Shh, don't worry. It'll all be over soon. Stay here. I'm going to go get my forceps. Polly, is it just me, or is this starting to get weird?
No shit, it's getting weird. Grandpa wants to stitch us together like a cursed OC Chimera. I love you guys, but I'm not spending the rest of my unlife sewn to Scott's butt. We need to escape and we'll need a distraction.
We're gonna teach him the internet.
Yeah.
That should work. Hey, Grandpa, do you want to meet Splash for real? Are you kidding? That would be my dream. Do you know where he is?
He lives in the magical digital world we call the internet. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, that place where young folks go to invent new genders. That's all a bit beyond me.
Not anymore. Oz here is terminally online and he'll show you the ropes. Oz, help Grandpa set up an AO4 account.
God, kill me. So pass the most frustrating 20 minutes of your life as you try to explain to Grandpa how to open his browser window. You want me to open the window? Is it so Splash can enter through the window? No, I mean the window on his computer. You need to click the browser icon. Click? What is click? Splash doesn't make clicking sounds. His voice is radical and devil may care.
Okay, that's enough distractions. One more second of this and I'm going to lose -2 mind. Scott, now!
Scott hits Grandpa across the head with a chair, knocking him unconscious. You all run for the exit. Wait, bros, this isn't the way out. This is a dungeon or something. From the shadowy corner of the dungeon, a bleeding, shambling, stitched-together creature trudges towards you. Help me.
What the Kentucky Fried Fuck is that?
You guys gotta go fast. The exit's up the stairs. Hurry, before you end up like me. Never have you ever fled a room so fast. Time to repress this whole traumatic experience for your own sanity. Yay, road trip.
My God. That's a scathing critique of the Sonic fandom if ever I've seen one.
I was gonna say, I think the character is a parody of Crash, but the community is very much Sonic.
Yeah.
I feel like the rodeo is gonna have money by like participating in the thing, maybe, but Maul could too.
Well, see, the thing is, Rodeo has 2 that are, I think, are hype.
Yeah,
so we
those are
could
hype.
lose money, but we have one thing that's a maybe mystery. And then the mall has 2 mysteries. So I'm inclined to go there and just hope I dodge a money loss.
Sure.
Only God knows why the mall's here, Scott. The shopping mall is a place where you can sort of shop online, but like offline. You can feel young again by revving good old ways of having fun at the mall. Arcade, pizza parlor, shoplifting.
I feel like shoplifting would probably be gaining money, right?
Potentially, yeah.
Arcade would probably lose money.
It might, or we could have like magic or hype. But obviously pizza parlor will gain stamina, but that would potentially spend money because you're buying pizza.
Right.
I love that character there. I don't think I've seen them before.
Hey, Lorray, thanks for grabbing your daily stew.
Yeah, let's go shoplifting. As you're searching for the best store to steal from, you see your friend Valerie sitting in the center fountain and texting. She looks up and smiles at you. Hey, strangers, what are you doing at the mall?
We aren't shoplifting!
Smooth, Scott. Yeah, don't worry, I won't rat on you. I'm also a big fan of shoplifting. It's cheap, it's thrilling, and you get to stick it to the man.
The man? What man? Why is he so sticky?
Never mind. You guys are newbies at shoplifting, I'm guessing. Maybe I can help. Half the work is about not getting nervous. Just vibe and no one will suspect you. Try whistling a jaunty tune as you shove shit into your pockets. Also, don't look suspicious.
Avoid using fake mustaches. They're great for white-collar crime, but they don't work for shoplifting. If you get caught, just pretend to be a time traveler from medieval times who still doesn't understand the concept of paper money or malls. Works every time. Valerie's got great tips. The only thing left to do is decide what you're going to steal. What'll it be? Stole the hearts. Back in your prom day, it's time to shoplift some hearts. Steal a security camera. Still pave the way for future shoplifting. Plus, security cam is the only thing that the security cam itself cannot watch. Steal the store manager's identity. One simple theft that'll automatically make everything in the store yours. Okay, so it's a hype event. It's going to be significant amounts of something. Let's go steal somebody's identity. Let's roll the dice. With worrying little effort, you steal the store manager's identity. You start taking all the stuff you want, but then the real manager and the cops show up. What are you assholes doing? The manager demands. You're going to go straight to jail for robbing my store. Oh, funny story, actually. This is our store. Check it out. Here's the ID card and deed to the store made out to Mario McManager, which is my friend here. What are you saying? I'm Mario McManager, the manager yells.
Are you, though? Do you have an ID to prove it?
Yes, Oh no, I can't find it. But look at my face. It's obviously my face on your ID. You stole my identity. That can be explained. See, Mario McManager here isn't really a manager. That's just his cover story. He's actually an undercover cop trying to catch Brian, leader of the most notorious shoplifting clan in the world. After several failed arrests, the FBI decided to surgically reconstruct McManager's face to look like Brian so he could dismantle the clan from the inside. But Brian caught wind of the plan, so that scoundrel got his own face reconstructed to look like McManager's to escape arrest. We know you're Brian in disguise. Officers, arrest him before he escapes and keeps ripping off the plot of Face Off. Wow, says one of the cops. Really think they're telling the truth, Chief? They have to be, says the Chief. When people lie, it's never this elaborate. Brian, you're going to jail. The real manager is arrested. You get to keep all his hot products. You make +3 money selling some of it, and +1 hype for throwing the rest at a bonfire at the end. You lose 3 soul for ruining a man's life, though. And Valerie's lie was so elaborate, you can't help but wonder if you really are Mario McManager. You lose 1 mind. Okay.
Works for me.
So we have enough money, and even if we go down 2 money, we're fine. And we didn't fuck up anything else too badly.
Works for me.
All right.
Go to the shady property. Smart choice, Oz. After all this, son, we can sure use some shade.
What?
This place seems exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit. Which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win! The big question now is how you'd like to enter the premises. What's it gonna be?
Break into the basement, check out the backyard, or just knock on the door, damn it.
Yeah, let's just knock on the door. Knock on the front door. No answer. Maybe no one's home? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe no one's home?
Unlikely. There are too many loud chainsaw noises for the house to be empty. Scott turns the doorknob. Turns out the door wasn't locked. As soon as it's open, a bloody man with duct tape over his mouth runs into the night. No, wait! God damn it, that's the 3rd one this week. I leave for 5 seconds to find my lucky butcher knife. Butcher knife? Was he your dinner guest? If by dinner you meant murder, and by guest you mean victim, then sure. That's too much word replacing for me, but listen, if you want your guests to stay for dinner, you gotta up your game, bro.
You're damn right, Scott. It seems our friend here needs a crash course in host etiquette.
Yeah, like, maybe put some extra lighting in your front room here and clean up all the ketchup stains all over the floor. That'll make your guests feel welcome and safe. So you're saying that by being a better host, I can get my guests to stay for dinner? Yep, perfect plan. What's the best way to transform Jerry the Grizzly Serial Killer into Jerry the Hostess with the mostest?
Cook a dessert to die for. Best jigsaw puzzle. Keep your guests hooked forever. Well, gifting is gonna give something that costs money versus dessert, which is probably gonna cost stamina because we're giving up food.
Yeah, let's go for stamina. A cooking lesson sounds great. All I have handy is almost ketchup, maybe pork, and cumin though. Can we make anything with that? Pass. You give Jerry some of your road trip food, which costs you -2 stamina, but it's all in the name of passing on the magic of cooking. A few nights later, screams are once again emanating from Jerry's house. A terrified couple runs from room to room, covered in blood, trying to escape. Good, I think we lost him, cries the woman. How did I let you talk me into going to a dinner party hosted by a serial killer? Alleged serial killer? And we need to socialize more with the neighbors, honey. You said so yourself. He could find us at any moment. We need to get back into the car. My head wound is really starting to sting. Come out wherever you are. You don't want to miss dessert. Wait, that's right, the man says. Back before he murdered Carl, Jerry mentioned making some sort of berry vanilla cheesecake parfait for dessert. I want to try it. Dessert was code for murdering us, Eddie. I could practically hear him air quoting the word. But today's my cheat day, and I already had to watch my whole fantasy football league get murdered. Oh. Come on, honey, I need this berry vanilla cheesecake parfait. Didn't your therapist tell you to stop playing safe and start taking more chances? Oh, fine. But we are absolutely not staying for coffee afterwards. Got it? Found you. Ready for dessert? Ooh, you were right. He's totally air quoting. I can see it now. You gain +2 soul for teaching Jerry how to be a great host. And Jerry gets to eat all the parfait. Tonight, everyone won. Except for the couple, of course.
That's bonus soul for helping him murder people.
Hey, I'm not here to question things.
Okay. Fortune teller. Let's get the stamina up a little bit. We'll go to the pancake diner.
I mean, no matter what we lose, I think we win, right? Still.
I think so. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and the best breakfast is a fluffy sack of carbs smothered in syrup. You see, this diner has some absolutely enormous menu options. I hope you're hungry. So many pancakes to eat, so little time. What sort of meal do you want to order? Just eat food like a regular person. Eat the biggest meal, pancake eating contest. Let's just go big meal. You all enter the restaurant and are greeted by the hostess. Welcome to Pancake Paradise. Today's special is Captain Carb's Butterball Pancake Stack Challenge. If you eat the entire meal in one sitting, you get your food for free.
Oh man, too bad I'm on a keto diet right now. No carbs for me. Just get me 6 sides of bacon and a cup of melted butter, please.
Oh, God. None for me either. I really don't do food. Well, I do food occasionally, but I don't eat it. I'm sure Brian will do. He's always doing weird challenges for our entertainment. Fuck yeah, you'll do it. A plate of pancakes roughly the same weight as a toddler would really hit the spot right now anyways. It's your funeral. Captain Carbs commends your unparalleled bravery. You're a true breakfast hero. He offers you his captain's badge as prize. Don't let children or pets chew on it. It's covered in lead paint. You're hyped for your stack of cholesterol and your sick badge, but just as the waitress takes your order, there's a sudden cheering and air horns across the diner. Oop, looks like somebody else just completed Captain Carb's Butterball Challenge. You won't be able to win the badge now. Sorry, we only had one.
Oh well, at least Brian came in second place. It's like my grandma always says, second place is just best loser.
No way, you're not going to take defeat lying down. There's got to be some way to one-up the fucker and claim the highly toxic badge you're rightfully owed. Use your foolproof solution for whenever you're denied what you want. Cry. Or eat the champion.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and I like this. Let's eat him. Can you please not eat the other diners, sir? I think that violates a lot of OSHA regulations. Meh, let him do what he wants. I'm no place to judge anyone else for ingesting questionable stuff.
I'm on the fence about it, but I'm pretty sure Wolf Scott has eaten at least a few people, so I don't want to be a hypocrite.
Fuck yeah, judgment-free zone. You approach the champion and announce your intention to eat him. I knew this day would come, he sighs. My father was also a pancake-eating champion, and his greatest rival consumed him. It was a risk I took when I followed his legacy. Could you at least give this letter to my wife when you're finished? It's a poem I wrote for her, and also our Wi-Fi passwords. She always forgets them. You uninjured jaw and swallow the champion whole. You dab your lips with his letter, and then eat that too. Nice, Brian. You're the Captain Carb's champion now. Yeah, my manager checked the rule book, and apparently this counts. That, and we really want you to leave. Take the badge and please get out. You get +2 stamina from your big breakfast and lose 2 soul from the whole cannibalism thing. Time to stop and get some rest. Yeah, I'm for not fucking with this.
Manager trip by accessing one of 2 mini boosts. You can choose to be careful planner and gain +1 of your lowest resource and lose -1 of your highest resource. You can be a risky traveler and gain 1 of your highest resource at the cost of -1 of your lowest resource. Dangerous. So it's gonna be, champ. I guess I'll be cautious since we only need 25.
And I
And then
will.
you can do the opposite. Just
I will
undo
do the
it.
opposite and just completely undo it.
There we go. Invitation to the glorious Mer Kingdom.
Her kingdom, okay.
What's your favorite breakfast, Deus?
Ooh, I do love me some bacon. Beyond that, I'm kind of flexible. Maybe cinnamon
Crunchy
buns?
bacon or chewy bacon?
I like crispy. I do like crispy. My turn. Glory to the Mer Kingdom. You've heard so much about this marvelous land full of wonders and blatant violations of basic monster rights. The banquet is exquisite. There's tons of seafood served. It's a clever and delicious way of repurposing traitors to the crown. They may have failed their attempted coups, but they surely achieve a revolution in your mouth. You attend royal balls, public executions, seahorse races. Yes, you understand the many perils of romancing the extremely wealthy and their wasteful lifestyle. But you had a long road trip, and you chose to be a class traitor, if only for a few days. A toast to all things fancy. And that wasn't all. Congrats, you've reached a destination. There's more to it. Every player gets an individual ending. You could end up being a lame loser just okay, or the MVP. In multiplayer mode, the result will be determined based on how much each of you contributed to the resource needed to reach the destination. In single player mode, it's determined by your overall resource spread. There's also the date ending, which has its own requirements. But you end up a lame loser will override the date ending. No dates allowed for lame losers. Anyway, let's judge you.
Yay, the Mer Kingdom. You'll have so much fun. Or you would have so much fun if your friends hadn't accidentally forgotten you at the last stop. Now you're on your own. Get ready for a much less fun road trip adventure. Yay?
You rejoice in the decadent pleasures of the Mer Kingdom. You feast on exotic delicacies. You befriend pompous aristocrats. You dance your ass off in all the balls. You're starting to understand the upsides of living an obscenely wealthy life. It's fun. By the end of your stay in the Mer Kingdom, everyone in the court is fond of Brian, the above-water delight. They even commissioned an expensive, ornate oil painting to immortalize your grace and poise. The artist captures you in all your might, wearing your high military uniform. Yeah, get this. One night you had such a wild time at the ball that you remembered nothing the morning after. But apparently at some point during the night you became a decorated lieutenant in the Mer Kingdom military. You even have some medals. What the fuck did you do that night? Anyway, the painting will hang on the palace walls as an everlasting reminder of how cool you are. Huzzah! So I probably contributed just slightly more money. Yep.
Yeah, no. I did not get lucky when it came to money choices.
Yeah. So. Road fling, excursionist, and tourist. Got achievements. We get points. Saw new locations. Filled them out.
Alright.
And we get currency for unlocking stuff, I think, in the shop?
Just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage and a self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. Let's say a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just beginning.
And now the fantastic song for the ending credits.
Well, I have streamer mode on, so I'm guessing it's probably a different one.
No, we're listening to the same thing. Yeah, it's basically the guy singing the credits, and they basically let him write anything they wanted for the credit song. Hey, there's our unicorn.
Oh, there, yeah, I see the characters. That's terrible. Wrong ears. Everyone knows you go the opposite way when sharing earbuds.
Yep.
Also, easy way to get ear infections.
Also, yes.
I think it's funny how they have like incredibly detailed animation for some. Anyway,
Yeah, I think
want to call it there, or
we could do another one if you're interested. Oh god, the whole. But yeah, it's kind of up to you. Like, it is easy enough to get through one of the runs of a game in like an hour and a half, as long as you're like gunning for it. But I set aside a bunch of time for today, so I am good for it either way.
Sure, we can do one more. That'll probably be it though for me.
That's fair. Because beyond that, it's going to be, if it's an hour and a half each one, 3 runs is going to be like 4.5 hours, and that's a big ask.
Yeah. Which ending do you want to go for next?
I've never seen the magic or the magic one or the what is it? I've seen hype, I've seen mind, and I've seen one of the other ones. I can't remember. Stamina. Yeah, I've seen stamina. So magic and money and I can't remember the last stat. Soul. I've never seen the soul ending.
Sure, let's be good people.
This song really is a bop.
So it sounds like, well,
Thanks for playing.
I'm not qualified enough in music to describe it, but I hear sounds like a synth arpeggio as the main backing theme. Extra characters and extra hitchhikers. Oh.
Yeah.
Of course it wants me to buy the DLC. Alright, 1 second.
Oh, it's always trying to upsell people on the DLC, but Meta Shopkeeper. First time in a little shop. How does it work? You test your luck here with the Great Glorious Gotcha. Unique Gotcha machine doesn't accept money, only prank tokens. You earn them by playing the game, even if you encounter new content you've never seen before. There's you lots of cool
Let's go
gallery.
gambling.
Isn't it fun when gotcha machines don't ask you to spend actual money? On top of that, if you've already played the road trip before, you get prank tokens retroactively for what you've already achieved. What are you waiting for? Let's get that gotcha rolling. Yeah, I'll do 10 coins. The whole chibis. Whiskey iteration sketches. Rodeo chibis. Lake chibis. MVP ending, Mer Kingdom, Vicky, exploration sketches, dungeon chibis, spa background mood sketches, prologue concept exploration, fast floob flop and Sammy Salami exploration, location chibi exploration sketches.
I see. So that's all unlockable stuff, I see.
Yep. So it's just I don't even think it unlocks new
Yep.
content. I think it's just is like stuff in
Yeah,
the
the stuff
gallery.
you've already seen, but yeah. Yep.
Isn't that about stickers?
Right. Alright, I'll swap to the BRB screen while we make the next game then.
That's a good idea. Probably. I am gonna grab a bit of a quick snack while we set up the online thing. Send me the code in Discord.
Yeah, let's go normal again. We're gonna skip out the intro though.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure, I'll be this one.
I mean, this one, I think it's Amara? Mira. And we did Tropical Rave last time, so... We're thinking desert vibes, surf rock.
Thanks, Surf Rock.
I'm good with that. We're skipping this.
Yep. I think we'll also skip the intermission that explains how to play.
I don't think it does that anymore.
Okay.
And then
we went to the biker bar. Well, actually, we also did the gas station. The gas station's just gonna be, I think, the robbery again, right?
well, that's if we choose money, because we're gonna pick different things.
Oh yeah, you said we're
So,
going soul, right?
If
yeah.
we're gonna go soul, that's the thing. Scott, not while you're driving. No hands while you're driving.
Gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases every day. I mean, we've already gone through this. Alright, let's use the restroom.
Yep.
You're sitting in your stall, getting all your farts out when there's a knock coming in from the stall to your left. Hey, I hate to bother you, but I need some toilet paper. I wouldn't normally do this, but it's a funny story. Is the funny story that you ran out of toilet paper? Hey, good guess. So, can I have some? You give her a wad of toilet paper and she leaves you alone for about 30 seconds. Hey, buddy, so funny story. I went to light a cigarette and dropped my lighter in the toilet. Could I bum a light? You pass her a lighter and hope that'll be the end of it. It isn't. Hey there, old buddy, old pal. Still there, huh? Must be a big shit. So can I borrow an umbrella? It's a funny story. I think it's gonna rain later today, but I left my umbrella at home. Oh, and hey, do you think you can help me solve my crossword puzzle? Funny story, I've been a crossword champ since I was 12. It's kind of my thing. My strategy is doing them in public restrooms and asking whoever's in the stall next to me for help with the solutions. Genius, right? Anyway, I need an 11-letter word for navel. Any ideas, button? Belly button? So just belly button. You also ask if she's got any other favors or funny stories for you before you get back to doing your business. Oh, I'm glad you asked. See, it's a funny story. I've been keeping a list on the back of my crossword just in case I need anything else. A hand passes you a crossword over the soul with a list of things on its back. Which of these can you give the stranger?
Fancy hat, a feedback on her 300-page toilet-themed screenplay, or a free piggyback ride.
I'll give her feedback on the toilet-themed screenplay. Oh yes, thank you. Please, give me your honest opinion. I really think I've got something good here. The screenplay is titled Detective Chatty, Toilet Inspector. Detective Chatty's whole thing is having long noir-esque narrations of stakeouts in public bathrooms. In this scene, Detective Chatty is interrogating a woman whose husband died in a dynamite-in-the-toilet accident, and she has nothing to do with his death. In the margins of the script, others have written derivative plot, for tag is a clear self-insert, can't tell if bathroom stuff is a fetish thing or not. Do there need to be potty piranhas? What do they add to the scene? Actually, why the fuck am I live editing a screenplay in a public bathroom right now? You leave your margin notes, then pass the screenplay back. I disagree with your note that the leading lady could be replaced with a sexy toilet and there'd be no difference, but still, thanks for helping. Gain +2 soul for helping that stranger, but -2 hype for reading 300 pages of toilet screenplay nonsense.
Okay. Pet contest or Doom's Diner?
Pet contest probably something for soul, but I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, I mean, this one, we know which ones we're going to gain, but not what we're going to lose, so... Let's go with pet contest.
You ever wonder whose car this is, Polly?
I thought you knew, Scott. You're surrounded by pets of the highest pedigree, here to prove they're the best of the domesticated animal kingdom. You've got a pretty impressive good boy of your own who's ready to compete. Scott could win this thing, easy peasy. It might be his first and only chance to actually outsmart his competition. The only question that remains is what category you want to enter him in. Talents, obstacle course, looks. Let's go looks. Let's go crazy. You all enter Scott into the pet contest. He's very excited about it.
This is awesome, bros. I've always wanted to compete in a pet contest. I'm 50% wolf, 50% man, and 100% psyched.
You are too. You survey the room, sussing out the competition, and spot none other than Dahlia signing up to get registered. Hey guys, you want to meet my pet Astaroth? I found him growing in my septic tank. Isn't he the cutest? You're not sure if a huge whiskey eats you whole, could eat you whole can be described as cute, but you're going to upset Astaroth by disagreeing. Astaroth, get fancy! Astaroth surely makes a face. Is it fancy or is it a thing of nightmares? You're not the one to judge that. The judges are. Ha ha! Great job, buddy. Be the belle of the ball for sure. Have a treat. Dahlia feeds Astaroth something you convince yourself isn't a severed finger. Good luck, guys. Hope we can still be friends after I kick your ass in having the cutest animal.
Dang, are you guys sure I can win this? I know I'm a handsome boy, but the contest here is surely cute.
I see your point, buddy. I mean, just look at that lady's tortoise. The eyebrows in the thing. That tortoise surely fucks. Look at that fluffy orange kitten. Its face is grumpy, but also somehow aloof and mysterious. That cat's got some real big dick energy. Okay. Your friends are not wrong, but how far are you willing to go in order to make sure Scott looks more handsome for the next few minutes? Needs no glow up.
Type Toby.
Big muscle lady as you frothing at the mouth. Yeah, Dahlia's great. Scott needs no glow up. He's beautiful already. Everybody loves Scott for being a good boy, but being a bit of a bad boy is sexy too. Give him an earring to make him look 5% hotter. This forbidden transmutation circle could turn Scott into the hottest creature on Earth. A bartender?
I do hear that bartenders quite frequently get hit on, so that makes sense to me.
I mean, they're surrounded by drunk people, so yeah. Everybody loves Scott for being a good boy, but a bad boy can be sexy too. Let's go forbidden transmutation circle. That'll probably cost us magic, so we're gonna gain something else. Using forbidden magic sounds like -2 soul move. Damn it! Oh, because it's forbidden, that's why. I'll do whatever it takes to win this thing. With -1 magic, which I was right, yeah, do the transmutation circle, inscribing with many arcane symbols that when translated are basically just an employment contract. God is enveloped in smoke that smells like expensive liquor and upscale lounge booth leather, and when he emerges...
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Pet Contest judges. Welcome to my bar. What can I get for you today?
Oh my, look at how well groomed this pet is, the judges say, fanning themselves. He's even trained to speak on command.
Please, let me make you a yummy drink. It may take some time to prepare, because I'm going to do lots of unnecessary shaking tricks to make myself look cool. You see, I am also something called a mixologist. That means I take more time to make cocktails, and they're also more expensive.
Wow, this pet is so cultured. Can you make me a cosmopolitan bartender?
Sure. While I take an excessive amount of time making your drink, would you like to unload your sorrows onto me?
How wonderful! He's handsome, trained, and a great listener.
Watch me pour these 2 drinks into 1 drink. Now I'll do some sexy poses and flex my biceps while I shake it up. Shaky, shaky.
Oh my, he's so casual at the same time, so passionate. Wow, look at him go. I should ask Scott to market my toilet wine. Damn it! Astaroth's fancy hat can't top that. I knew I should have gotten a rat who could cook classy French cuisine. The judges also give Scott the win, and some of them even give him their phone numbers. You gain 2 money and 1 hype. Damn it, I fucked up. Oh, there's bonus soul. And there's also bonus soul. Up to you.
Sure. Are you a cat person or a dog person?
I'm a Scott person. Come here, good boy.
Welcome to the animal sanctuary. It even has a petting zoo. There are dogs, cats, goats, bunnies, alpacas, ducklings. It warms your heart to see so many animals being loved and cared for. Surrounded by all this wholesomeness and fur, what do you want to do? We'll volunteer. You're checking the place out, booping snoots with all sorts of cute critters when you run into a familiar face. Oh hey, are you guys volunteering at the sanctuary too? Hi Faith, we'd love to. Do you have animals who could use some volunteering/friendship? Sure, why don't you spend time with old Major? He's getting up there in years and could use the exercise. Woohoo! I love you, old Major. Let's play fetch. Last one into the dog park has to throw the frisbee. Polly, you can brush Annie with the alpaca if you want. Or brush Annie the alpaca if you want. She's a very sweet girl.
I'd rather brush your alpaca, if you know what I mean.
No idea what you mean, honestly. But I'm gonna guess it's a sex thing. It usually is a sex thing with you.
You betcha.
Well, I'm kind of working right now, but maybe we can brush alpacas when I go on break?
Fuck yeah, boo. Text me when you're free.
And you, Vicky. What if you hang out with Colonel Grumpo? Faith takes you to the ugliest, grumpiest cat you've ever seen. If cats had phalanges, this one would definitely be giving you the finger. Colonel Grumpo was rescued from a really bad situation. He has trouble trusting monsters, but I promise there's a sweet boy under all that radiating hate. Have fun! Great, Scott gets to play fetch, and Polly's having car sex while you're stuck with the world's meanest cat. Oh well, maybe it'll all be okay. Wait, did Colonel Grumpo just steal your wallet? How? You didn't even see him move. Better get on this cat's good side before he does something worse.
Lost faith in people due to MonsterCon's inevitable descent into idiocy. Showed him there's hope by giving him your expensive classic literature knowledge.
Let's drive a Ferrari. In the time it takes you to convince a rental company to give you a Ferrari, despite your horrible driving record, your friends have returned. Hey, have you guys seen the car out front with the grumpy cat in the driver's seat? It's so cool they're letting underprivileged animals work for Uber now. Wait, is Colonel Grumpo in that Ferrari? Vicky, are you letting a cat drive? That's so dangerous. Meh, I'm not pressed. I'm dead anyway, so who cares? Let's go for a ride with Colonel Grumpo. But I have no sense of danger, and a cat chauffeur sounds cool, so I see no problem with this. Grumpy Kitty, take us away. You all hop in the car with Colonel Grumpo and let him drive you into the sunset.
So this is a regular thing with you, Vicky? Every time you want to cheer a cat up, you let it drive a Ferrari?
Pretty much.
Cool.
I love sticking my tongue out of the window. You're the best reckless driver ever, Colonel Grumpo. Well, at least everyone's wearing their seatbelts. That makes me feel marginally better about this extremely unsafe situation. You give Faith a few extra white hairs, but your joyride is a success. You even see a small smile on Colonel Grumpo's face as he snoozes on the steering wheel. You lose -2 money on the car rental, but gain +2 souls, spending time with Grumpo.
All right. The hole? God, these are all... I don't like these. I'll spend money at the fortune teller. That'll at least raise something.
Sure. Look, that cloud looks like a plane.
Scott, that is a plane. Is fortune telling real or is it all bogus? Only one way to find out. The psychic who runs this caravan has a sign posted outside with different services she offers us. There's so many different ways to glimpse the future. What do you want to do? Palm reading costs money. Tarot reading costs soul. Seance costs money. Given that one of your own road trippers is a ghost herself, you're curious what a seance might entail. Welcome to Hope Halco's Tent of the Great Beyond. I can foresee your future. I can blend to your past. I can even... Wait, Polly? Scott? Amira? Hey, you're not dumb tourists, you're just dumb. What are you doing at my side hustle? Checking shit out. Your sign outside says you can do a seance. Is that true? Yeah, it's true. My otherworldly powers can bridge the gaps between realms. What realms exactly?
What's a realm?
I don't know. The realms. I connect to like the spirit realm, I guess. Why would you need a seance for that? Wouldn't a phone work? Not if it's the spirits.
I bet they have a weird country code or something.
That's not it. Look, I don't have time to do the whole world building explanation right now, but trust me when I say this seance is cool and fun thing you can pay me to do. Well, I like spirits and I am a spirit, and I am indeed very cool and fun, so contacting other spirits would probably be cool too. Let's do it.
I'm sold. I love following the crowd and being cool.
I'm glad you're convinced. Give me -2 money and then the name of the spirit you want to call, and I'll do my best to connect you. So, this is a bit of an interesting character lore I'll explain here. So this is Hope, and we just met Faith, right?
Yep.
And I think there's a third one who are like kind of a ripoff of that old Charmed show, where they're like 3 magical witches who have like a TV show where they're doing stuff. But one of them in...
So your issue is where you assume that I have any pop culture knowledge.
Ah, okay. So it's 3 witches named like Hope, Faith, and Charity. And
you're talking to someone who has never seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh wow. That's an interesting thing.
So...
how you get to this point in life with missing that. But that is interesting. But yeah. For those wondering, yes, 3 witches all named like Hope, Faith, and Charity or something. But anyway, we're giving Hope money to do a thing. Instead of annoying random ghosts with unsolicited calls, call the spirit who really wants to hear from you. Polly's mom. Contact the part of you that died that day, Burger Queen. Well, the day Burger Queen disconnected its delicious salsa sauce. Continued. And Polly's mom feels like good soul. We did a good thing.
Yeah, seems like a good thing.
Oh, sure, we can call my mom. I haven't seen her since we left for the road trip, so it'll be nice to catch up. Hope connects you to Polly's mom. Najageist. Naja's voice comes from Hope's mouth. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Scott. Wow, I've never been contacted via seance before. They usually just call me. This is so exotic.
Hi, Mrs. Geist. Thanks for packing me some graveyard cookies for the road trip. I love the chocolate and bone chip ones.
I'm so glad. How's the trip going? Are you kids staying out of trouble? Nope, but when do I ever? Yes, you've always had that wild streak in you. Just try not to do too many drugs, please. At least not all at once. I know you're a young adult now, and technically you will be forever, but I still worry because I love you, and you'll always be my little girl. I know, Mom. I love you too. I appreciate how much you care for me while still letting me be myself. I promise I won't die twice. By the way, I texted you my move earlier. Rook to e5. Oh, I do love our chess by SMS matches. I'll send you my move as soon as we hang up with the witch. Bye, sweetie. Goodbye, Scott.
Bye, Miss Geist.
Well, that was sweeter than one of Notch's delicious graveyard cookies. You gained 2 soul for checking in on Polly's mom. Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see. Howdy doodly, Vicky. Are you here to make a trade? I just stole or found all the stuff in a chaotic dimension beyond the breadth of mortal understanding. Feel free to take anything that catches your eye.
I mean, we don't need money, so we can get rid of the credit card.
We don't, but...
I went to heaven and got this dumb shirt. Mind lessons.
I think I went to heaven and all I got was this dumb shirt.
Maybe? I mean, that makes sense.
Yep. there we go.
Yeah!
Thanks for stopping by. See you at the next rest stop. How do you know I'll be at the next rest stop? Because we're in an endless... Yeah, yep.
Alright, you know what? I kind of want to see a hitchhiker here. Ooh, who are we going to call? The Lamb? Hope? Joy, that's who it was. It was Faith, Hope, and Joy. So Joy was the one in the last game. Hope, Finn, Adrian, Zoe, Vera, Valerie, Stu, Moss, Miranda, Milo, Liam, Damien, Calculester, and a Robbie. Let's call her Robbie. Alright.
Right?
Week 2. Earn money at Cryptic Tech Company. Test the limits of tech and ethics. That sounds bad. Casino. Chances are good you're gonna have a fun time. Oh no. I guess we're going gambling.
That's why Cars 3 is the best one in the trilogy.
I never saw it that way.
I've also never seen any of the Cars movies. I just know Ka-chow.
Yeah, I don't know that one either. I know more of like the Life is a Highway cover that somebody did for that. Flashing lights, rolling dice, people sobbing as their life's fortunes are gambled away. No doubt about it, you're at a casino. Ooh, I like that outfit. Gambling is risky and reckless, but so is going on a road trip with Polly and Scott, so whatever. The question is, now that you're here, what will you play? Chance roulette, the forbidden games, skill poker. So we're not doing the forbidden games because forbidden stuff costs a soul. You know what? Let's do a game of chance. Stats are affected are random. Oh god, no. You're into the casino ready to make some sweet, sweet money. Yes, I love casinos. Chance of land of random chance, impulsive decisions, and drinking. Everything's coming up, Polly.
You're the best expert here, bro. What game should we play?
Roulette probably. There's very little rules involved, and I'm like 6 old fashions deep. So I'm too drunk to coach you on a proper game anyways.
Fine by me. Roulette's the only casino sport with balls in it, so it's bound to be my favorite. How does it work?
People place their bets, and the crouper spins the wheel and the ball lands on a number. You win or you don't. That's it. The only thing you have to do is pick a number or color to bet on. Mirror, what are you feeling? I'm betting on 69, of course. I respect that, but the highest number on the roulette is 37. So I can't pick 420 either? Lame. I'll just bet it all on red then.
Okay, but what are we gonna bet? It should be something good if we want to win big.
Scott's right. What are you willing to lose? What are you willing to win? It all comes down to this. Bet a delicious hot dog. Bet some money. Price this silver watch. Mysterious warlock who gave it to your long-dead ancestor probably wanted something to gamble with the hot dog. Let's give up some stamina.
No, not the hot dog. I was really looking forward to eating that.
That's why you have to bet it, Scotty. Gambling's no fun if you're not putting it all on the line. You bet your hot dog and the croupier spins the wheel. Scott is visibly sweating as he watches the ball bounce along the numbers.
Oh man, did we go too far this time, guys? This is a really good hot dog we might lose. You know I support a life of pranks and shenanigans, but risking this hot dog might have crossed a line.
You watch with bated breath as the roulette wheel slows down. The ball lands on a black number. Ouch.
No!
I'm sorry, buddy. It's my fault for pushing you to bet your delicious hot dog. I'll never forgive myself. Hey, kids. It's me, Tubular Eddie, the anti-gambling advark. I'm here to tell you that gambling is totally unradical. Another thing you can bet on gambling is that something cool cats something you can bet on is that gambling is something cool cats never do.
But I'm not a cat. I'm a werewolf.
Oh, those two then.
Oh, man.
I gotta go now. I have a line of coke to snort off my skateboard. Peace out. Well, you guessed the casino was probably the most place for you to see, unlikely place to see a anti-gambling PSA. Also, the most likely place to lose some stats. This time it's -1 stamina. Oh, we just straight up lost them.
Yeah.
Crap.
Well, let's go to the farm. Man, it'd be great if something random happened right now. Oh, wait, that's you. Oh.
Well, it's not exposition. So,
As you're driving, you pass a weird salesman who set up a pop-up shop on the side of the road. Ah, new customers. Welcome to my magic artifact flash sale where everything absolutely must go. Neat, how much is this stuff? It's all free. You just have to take it right now and never ever bring it back or tell people who gave it to you. Why do you want to get rid of these products so badly? You're taking up space in my inventory is all. They're definitely not cursed. I love free stuff that isn't cursed. Can I get something, Polly? Pretty please? Oh wait.
Sure, Scott can have one sketchy magical artifact as a treat.
Hooray! Scott browsed the flash sale for a bit before remembering that he's borderline incapable of making decisions on his own. Okay, I'm torn. I like this thing because it's got cool colors that hurt to look at directly, but I like the way this thing whispers unspeakable horrors in my ear. I just can't decide. Vicky, can you help me pick? What should we take?
Ancient bracelet with terrible secret. Hint, it is not a bracelet. Ancient discount coupon that works everywhere but is so old it forces you into hours of arguing with the manager to convince them it's valid. I don't know what
argue with the manager. Fast forward next time you're at a store trying to buy something. It'll be $10.99. No, it won't. We've got a coupon. This coupon looks pretty old. Like unspeakably old. Are you sure it isn't expired? Nope, it's still good. We got it from a salesman on the side of the road, right after he told us to never say where we got it from. Yeah, sorry, that sounds sketchy as hell. I don't think I can accept this. This It's just company policy, ma'am. I have other coupons here I can give you for.
No, I want to use my coupon. If you won't help me, you leave me no choice.
Please don't say it. Polly, you're scaring me.
I demand to speak with your manager.
A hush falls over the store. The ancient right of bitchiness has been invoked. Yes, Karen. I mean, yes, ma'am. I'll go get her.
Oh my gosh, did she just call me a Karen? Wait. What have I become?
You get your discount, but not even the joy of smart savings can save you from -2 hype of stooping to such Karenish levels. Your group decides it would be better to stick to buying stuff with money from now on, but you still gain +2 magic for having that cursed coupon in the trunk. Farm life. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Farmers enjoy clean air, homegrown food, and simple living. Sure, it comes at the price of doing lots of hard labor and usually only having livestock for company. But fuck it. Today you're all about that cottagecore life. What part of the farm do you want to see first? Let's see the cows. You and your friends wander the farm for a little bit when you run into its owner. Oh, hello, I'm Jacqueline. Are you strangers here to help and support me as I restore my grandfather's farm?
Nah, we're more like trespassers. We just wanted to pet some of your cute farm animals.
That's fine too. But I have to warn you, my animals have been acting weird lately. Things were going great when I raised cows and sheep. When I bought my pigs, well, you can see for yourselves. I need to plant at least 45 seeds this afternoon to optimize crop production. But I'll meet you at the barn soon. Check out the barn. The animals have gathered in a circle around one pig standing in a milk crate and giving a speech. Oh, is this an Animal Farm reference?
Must be.
Rise up, comrades, says the pig. We've long toiled under monster kind, doing their bidding for no reward. We must overthrow Jacqueline and take over the farm ourselves. I love your ideas, Snowflake, says a cow. What sort of reform do you plan to establish once you're the farm overlord? Well, when I'm ruler, we'll build a huge walled-in enclosure to imprison the monsters, and then we'll make the monsters pay for it. It'll be awesome. I'm back. Anyway, do you see what I mean? These animals have gone postal. I don't think I'm a tyrannical farm dictator like I've overheard them say. I also don't mind establishing a fair union between me and my animals if that's what they want. But I'm pretty sure Snowflake just wants to establish himself as a cruel dictator and is taking advantage of these animals' limited intelligence to do so. What are you talking about? Snowflake sounds like a great leader. He's going to make the monsters pay for the wall.
Oh, this is too real. I've got an idea. Let's introduce a rogue element into Snowflake's regime. The animals won't listen to us, monsters, but they might believe one of their own.
That could work. I've met tons of weird animals since I moved here. Let's ask one of these two.
But capitalism, embrace anarchy. Topple this new status quo by planning an anti-establishment punk skunk with tons of raw charisma and insolent band. Or send this very normal rabbit who only needs a convincing backstory to go undercover.
I like it. Let's do it.
Sure. Oh, that guy is a choice. Where did you meet this rabbit, Jacqueline?
Well, FurCon came through the valley one time, and yeah, the rest speaks for itself. It's very nice to meet you all. My name's Lester, but in this outfit, I prefer to go by Rapix Crimson Soul.
Oh, God.
I'll do everything in my power to take the pig down. We just need to put our -2 mind to it and devise Rapix's amazing backstory. Let's tell the animals I'm a lost prince from the toppled Crimson Soul Kingdom, here to warn them of the dangers of following corrupt leaders, like my own father was. Sounds a little convoluted, but I think the animals will believe it. Go for it. Great. Also, Rabix can shoot crimson flower flames from his palms that turn anything they touch into voluptuous bunnies with breasts. Can I tell them that too?
Don't push it.
For some reason, you send Rabix in. It's going well for the first 2 minutes until he tries to do a cartwheel and his head falls off. He's not a real rabbit, cries Snowflake. He's an imposter sent here to overthrow me. Bessie, trample the outsider. But why? Asked Bessie the cow. He's harmless and obviously a big fan of animal culture. I'm intrigued by this idea of having a fursona. I confess, I've always had a skin sona. I like to pretend I'm a banshee who's a lawyer by day and a secret ninja at night. Oh, Bessie, if you want, I can sew you a banshee costume to wear while I'm milking you in the mornings. Can we all be a part of this? Snowflake asked. Like, can my skin sona be a fallen angel called Emperor Snowflake, who everyone fears yet secretly wants to be? Fine, long as these fantasies are strictly hypothetical.
Oh,
Hooray,
God.
the power of roleplay solved everything. The animals get to live in their Skinsona dreams, and you gain +2 soul for thwarting an Orwellian plot. Yeah, that was just Animal Farm.
Yeah. Okay. So we can drop magic, which is fine. Or increase magic or money, which is mostly fine. Let's go to the picnic spot. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the ants are eagerly anticipating eating your scraps. What a perfect day for a picnic. You got your picnic basket and your checkered blanket. All that remains is deciding what to do now that you're out here. Have a nice picnic, play fetch, crash other picnics. Let's go simple. You got a picnic basket of food, you've got a nice day, you've got friends to enjoy it with. You just need to decide where to spread your checkered blanket.
Don't worry, guys. I know how to find the perfect picnic spot. We learned all about this in Monster Scouts. First step is to make sure your spot has absolutely no one else's pee on it, because it's rude to picnic on a spot someone else has already claimed. The perfect picnic is also best enjoyed with 3 to 6 friends. Good thing we're somewhere with that number. Let's look for a place on a high hill with good air. I'll lick my finger to test the wind while we walk. I've seen people do it in movies.
Whatever you say, bud. I'll just follow you around until you find a place we can sit. You indulge Scott in his picnic hunting antics. He usually finds a patch of grass deemed suitable. And you dig into sandwiches and potato salad. Roar!
Oh no, I forgot the most important step of finding a picnic spot. Bear-proofing the surrounding area.
Roar! Whoa, is that bear? Is that a bear with a gun? That's my second favorite excuse for how I died.
Oh no, this bear isn't just stealing the picnic, it's robbing the picnic. This is a stick-up. You can have the picnic, Mr. Bear. We don't want any trouble.
The bear doesn't seem sold on these terms. He gestures a gun at Polly's bottle of honey mead. Well, you want to steal my booze too? No way, Winnie the party pooper. Over Amira's dead body. You're not willing to die for mead. Intercede and save the day before the bear lights you all up. This bear's behavior is probably due to nurture, not nature. Try to learn what circumstances brought it to a life of crime and help him from a place of empathy. That's almost certainly soul. Get this bear. The only thing bears covet more than delicious picnic, a taxi license. Just imagine a bear driving a taxi. Let's try and boost soul. Using the power of empathy, you appear to the bear's emotional turmoil. And tell him that you get it. You really do. He may want this picnic, but doesn't really need it. These sandwiches and these sodas won't bury his inner pain. You can give this bear what he really needs. A bear hug. The bear remembers being the runt of the family, neglected by his emotionally distant bear dad for being scrawny and weak. He reflects on trying and failing to find a job. Nobody's hiring bears these days. He's struggling to make ends meet. His bear wife berates him for being unable to provide for their cubs. He can barely afford the rent of their cave. Damn forest gentrification. He wanders the forest after a particularly nasty marital dispute. He is hungry, frustrated, filled with rage at an unfair world. The bear remembers passing a box of firearms with free guns for bears written on the side. He knew what he had to do. A tear rolls down the bear's snout as you hold him. He pats you on the back and walks back into the forest for some much-needed introspection time. You solve the bear's problems with compassion and understanding. Lame. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you saving the mead, but... Oh, and Scott's life. But that was objectively the least interesting way you could have gotten us out of that... gotten a gun out of our faces. Sheesh, a simple thanks, Amir, wouldn't go amiss here. But you know in your heart you did the right thing, despite losing 2 hype and gaining 2 soul for helping the bear.
Right.
Experimental prison or... Ooh, kite tournament.
Oh.
Are we there yet?
This tournament is serious business. Competitors from all walks of life have trained hard for this. You've got prodigies from kite-flying clans, kite-flying gurus, athletes of ancient kite-flying techniques. And then there's you, who's pretty much just here for the drama. What do you do? Coach a stranger. The tournament is still 2 days away, but lots of competitors are already here training. They're all hyper-intense, meditating and doing drills and monologuing about what winning the tournament means for their honor and shit. This is exciting. I've been to a lot of sports tournaments, but a kite tournament will be a first for me. What about you, bros? Congrats on winning first day, Ryan. Thanks for having your daily stew. Well, when are you ever going to pass up the opportunity to lie to your friends to seem cooler? No, seriously, when will you? It's getting old. I was an avid kite-flying competitor back in my day. I won several gold medals before I retired. Wait, you say you're a retired kite-flying champion? Do you think you could train me before the tournament? I've always wanted to be the best kite flyer in the world. But now that I'm here with all these actual professionals, I realize I'm a bit out of my depth. With your expertise and my plucky underdog archetype, I could win this thing. Of course, Vicky will help you, bro. It'll be a great opportunity for her to put all her kite knowledge to good use.
And taking on a protege will prove once and for all whether she was lying to us about being a kite-flying master. Right, Vicky?
Don't look at me, I'm not bailing you out of this one. You need to learn to stop digging yourself in these holes. Everyone's counting on you to turn this kid into a master kite flyer in 2 days. How are you gonna do it?
Summon the Emperor of Kites and make a blood pact. Sad truth is it's less about anime training montages, more about learning proper physics. I mean...
Now we're summoning the Emperor.
Yeah, that's magic. We got plenty of magic.
Yep. Using -2 magic, you draw the summoning circle and recite the ancient kite-flying incantation. An explosion of kites suddenly appears. When the kites have cleared, an ornate planking held by servants stands on the circle before you. Servants lower the planking to the ground, and out steps the Emperor of Kites in all his colorful nylon glory. Howdy, your brojesty. We were wondering if you could help us with a problem. Yes, you're commoners who want me to solve all their problems, typical. If you two can't figure out who the real mother is, I'll just cut the baby in half and we can get this done by lunch. Chop chop, where's the baby?
Hey, no, that's not what we need. We don't even have a baby.
Oh, you haven't had a baby yet, so you need a baby. This is one of those just prime noctis things. Got it. Servants, disrobe me.
Whoa, pump the brakes. I don't need you to fuck anyone. Put your clothes back on.
You want me to wear clothes? I see. You're a wealthy merchant who's woven magical invisible clothes that only the intelligent can see. I'll try them on. No, you're not listening. You're making this so complicated when it's actually quite simple. You think being an emperor is simple? You'll learn your place. We shall swap clothes for a week and see whose life is harder. Nobody can convince the emperor that this isn't the move. He trades clothes with your protege and leaves to learn a valuable lesson about class disparity.
Well, that was irritating. Sorry you didn't get the Emperor's blessing, too.
No worries, this is even better. I want to be the best kite flyer like no one ever was. And now I'm the emperor of kites. Fuck it, whatever floats their boat. You gain +2 soul for helping, and you live to lie about your expertises another day.
Alright, one more round. Wow, we never actually saw Ravi when she showed up. Huh. Yeah. I'll pop here.
Alright.
How's it going, Meat Sack? Welcome to my swap shop. See anything you like? I'd love to make a trade. Those good old tasty stamina Scott snacks. Forbidden fruit condoms. What the fuck? +50 karma voucher, edible potato.
I think karma's probably soul if you want to go for that.
Yeah, let's do that and get us close. Almost there. If you sure you want that? Could I choose a different item if I don't? Nope. Bye.
Alright,
Oh, these are all useless.
there's something with soul at a wedding, I'd probably wager.
One more.
Yep, just one soul. I feel like Carnival probably's got something. Always enjoy chasing cars.
I got an achievement for that. We chose a place on the board and then didn't go visit it, and that's an achievement.
What's more fun than a carnival? There are games, rides, people in costume, and all the junk food you could ever want. First order of business is obviously consuming a pile of cotton candy bigger than your head. Then, while you ride the resulting sugar rush, what do you do next? What's the upside down caution sign?
If you move the mouse cursor over, it'll tell you.
I don't know, who knows what you'll find here?
I mean, Freak Show, we know what we're losing, so we're gonna choose what we're gaining.
It's gonna bring us a little on money, but...
I'll keep an eye on it,
Show.
make sure we don't mess it up.
You see a tent with a long line outside of it. Come one, come all, a carny beckons. Behold my finest freaks if you dare. What do you think, Polly? Should we dare?
I never chicken out on a dare. Let's do it.
You pay -2 money for tickets and get in line to see the freaks. Inside, you witness some mind-boggling individuals.
Mr. Right to Bear Arms.
Roar. Oh, wait. Yeah.
You can do it.
The illustrated man, literally. Portami furori di chi, cazzo.
The chaotic creature from beyond the believable boundary? Wait, that's just noodles.
Teehee. Finally reached the end of the freak show. The tent splits off into 2 directions, and a choice of the final freak to see.
Vicky, it's your call. Which of these freaks do you think would be the freakiest freak to ever freak us out? Amazing man who's always nice on the internet. The dog that thinks it knows. The nice one
The
seems
nice person.
Yeah, that.
This anomalous wonder of the web is smiling and typing on his laptop.
Oh, you're trying to tell us this guy has never been rude online? I call bullshit.
Look, he's commenting on a YouTube video. I can't believe you gave Adult Regular Samurai Frogs the movie such a bad review. This film literally defined my childhood. But I respect your differing opinion, and you made some points that made me see Monster Riveter in a new way. Nice.
Oh god, he's playing Federation of Fables online. This is where the real toxicity comes out, I guarantee it.
The man quietly plays a competitive match. His team is losing, but he's keeping his cool.
Wow, not a single swear accusation that his teammates are 12. He's good.
He didn't even get mad when that other player told him to get wrecked, cunt rag, and squatted lots of times over his dead body.
Nor did he respond when the guy gave a very graphic details about exactly how he was going to have sex with his mother.
Yeah, I think I need a shower after that one.
Best freak show ever.
You give the amazing man who's always nice on the internet 2 thumbs up. You gain +2 soul from his positivity.
Nice. All right, now my only job is don't lose soul. I mean, the Dynast seems sensible. Or a low-budget reptile show. Let's go here. This is interesting.
Ollie, can I stick my head out of the car?
Scott, this is a convertible. Your head is always out of the car.
Oh, thanks for your daily stew, Toby.
The Dynast is a classy locale made for road trippers with discerning tastes. Sadly, it looks like everybody and their mother is a road tripper with discerning tastes. This place is packed. The only way you're going to get seated anytime soon is if you sit with someone else. There's a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make new friends. Who do you sit with? Couple looks like they need couples therapy from you, maybe? Table who clearly doesn't want to be bothered, or the poor soul waiting for their blind date. Oh god. Why is the person who doesn't want to be bothered plus soul? What?
Probably because you're gonna like, oh, you don't need to be a loner. You're such a great person on your own. You need to believe in yourself.
I'll go for the blind date person. You all sit down with a nervous lich.
Hey, bro, I'm Scott. Is this seat taken?
Huh? Hi, Scott. I'm Ernest the Avaricious. And that seat is actually being taken by my date.
Oh, okay. When's your date getting here?
Any second now, I'm sure. Her name is Mindy. We're set up by mutual friends to go on our first date today. Oh, congrats, boo. How long have you been waiting for her to show up? About 3 hours, but surely there's a good explanation and she's on her way, right? Would you give me a second to talk to my friends privately? Oh, sure. Definitely not rude of you to sit at my table uninvited and exclude me from the conversation. Guys, Ernest's date obviously isn't coming and it's really bumming me out. We gotta help him.
Okay, we need a plan. Let's do a huddle about it. Wait, we're already doing a huddle. I'm out of ideas.
Don't worry, I've already got a plan. It's a wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but do it for nice reasons. Hey, Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date, all of us. Completely forgot to mention it until now. You're all Mindy? But I thought... Actually, you know what? This must be the modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So, Mindy, tell me more about yourself. Why did your dating profile describe you as a 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked that a lot.
Oh, it's cause... Mira, why is that again?
Because this is a game show. You can guess which one of us is Mindy. You win a cash prize. And a data guess. That's going to cost us money. Because we're all one being. Mindy is short for hive mind. That's probably the safe one. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. You did say some strange things when we were chatting online, like, I can't wait for you to meet the real me, all of me. Or, one of my kinks is suppressing your free will and thoughts and bringing you into my collective. I mean, I kind of get it. So, Mindy, what if our relationship gets more serious? Will I be expected to join the hive mind? You do you, boo. Just because we give up any semblance of our identity and personal sparkle doesn't mean you have to. No, I want to. I'm tired of being in charge of my own decisions. I spent 59 gold bars on Uber Eats last night. I'm a wreck. Please recruit me. If you insist, we just gotta stare deeply in each other's eyes for 3 hours without blinking. Go. You do it. You start to lose yourself in Polly, Scott, and Ernest's eyes. It's mesmerizing. So mesmerizing, in fact, you forget to wonder if you're maintaining eye contact with 3 different people. You forget to wonder how you're maintaining eye contact with 3 people at once. Your sense of self is slipping away. You were once 4 separate beings, but slowly become one. You are all Mindy. We are Mindy. Thanks for the fun date, you all say in unison as you leave. You lose 2 mind, 75% of your individuality, but you get 2 soul for cheering up Ernest.
Alright. 69 bottles of beer on the wall.
And now I'm gonna drink them all.
In the middle of the desert, ravers and partygoers have gathered to dance their cares away. You're drawn to some blurry figures in the crowd, ethereal beings who look like they were made out of party. As you behold them, you wonder, how should you milk the vibes of this rave? We don't really need vibes. Or, I mean, we don't really need soul. We can lose a little bit. Fuck yeah, it's time to partay. You're considering where the best spot to dance your ass off when 3 smiling spirits float up to you. Holy shit, is that Polly? Good to see you. Welcome to the rave.
Oh my god, hey! Scott, Vicky, meet my clubbing crew. Summer, Macarena, and Cheese, where the ghosts of parties pass.
Aw, Scott and Vicky. Polly talks about you all the time. It's so nice. She really loves you guys. Gosh, Polly's the best. She is. How's everything, girl? Are you liking the party so far?
Yeah, it's awesome. We were just deciding which DJ set to listen to first.
That's a big question. Macarena, Summer, and I got that shit down to a science. We put together a DJ schedule. We'll rotate methodically throughout the set so that we're always changing and curvating our vibes. Vibing is like the best. Even scheduled visits to the bar and the bathroom, even though we don't actually have to use the bathroom anymore. It's part of the vibes. Of course, in like an hour, we're going to be too blitzed to actually follow our schedule and probably just wind up wherever feels right.
Relatable.
Which DJ are you scheduled to listen to now? Well, we just finished our scheduled mingle with other ravers time, so we're actually ahead of schedule. Cool, so we have an opening, don't we? We could, like, do some more ecstasy. We can do that and hit another set. Do you guys have any preference for who we listen to next?
Hypno DJ. Dead Mouse, skillful French mouse, controls the funky club by pulling the hair. The most frantic DJ. I don't even know.
Let's go Dead Mouse. Excellent choice. Dead Mouse is the hottest DJ in Europe right now. They've got a great rags to riches story too. The duo got started as a gourmet chef in Paris, with the mouse controlling the chef's movements by pulling on his hair. I think I've heard this story before. But there was like a twist. The chef died. So sad. How everything eventually dies. Mouse wasn't ready for his career to be over. He knew he couldn't keep the corpse employed as a chef though. Too unsanitary. So they became a DJ duo, because you know, DJing is like cooking with sound and vibes. So nice. Everything is eventually reborn. While weird backstory aside, Deadmau5 turns out to be an amazing DJ, playing remix bops from the Double O's.
This set is incredible.
Isn't it great? By pulling on a corpse's hair, Deadmau5 pulls on the heartstrings of nostalgia. I remember having functional heartstrings. I hope wherever my corpse is, it's being controlled by a rodent. I hope mine is too. Game +2 hypes raving like you're a kid again. Except you're not a kid, and raving is hard on your aging joints. You lose -2 stamina.
That works.
Alright.
90s action movie or The Caves? Let's go to the 90s action movie. Let's tank our stamina a little bit more and be 100% safe. That was so fun! I can't hear you. This is a city ravaged by heists, villains, and government corruption, and tough guys are doing anything to rescue their daughters. This city needs a hero, someone brave, bold, badass, and preferably with a gun and some washboard abs. You're definitely not the hero this city needs or deserves, but you're here now, so fuck it. What do you want to do with this 90s style action fest? Crawl ready vents. Okay. You and your friends decide to check out a museum. It seems fun, but it's also one of the only buildings in the city that's not actively blown up. Hey! Polly and Scott, Amira over here. Oh, hey, Dahlia.
Wait,
What are you...
Dahlia.
Sorry, that's
Why are you
you.
hiding behind this big potted plant?
Because I'm being sneaky, obviously. Listen, we don't have much time. The bad guys are minutes away from enacting some big museum heist. I'll keep you guys safe, but you need to crawl in this vent with me so we can jump their asses in a wicked gunfight. Wait, back up. Who are the bad guys? Why are we involved? Why do we need to get an event? Can't we just walk into the room they're in or take an elevator? Too many questions. This feeble action movie plot doesn't have time for exposition. Bali, only suspense and gunfights. Now, come on. Fair enough. You crawl into the vent with Dahlia. As you crawl, you pass 2 guys in bomber jackets and sunglasses. Oops, pardon us, they say. We're just looking for the motherfuckers who kidnapped our daughters. I heard the daughter kidnapper's hideout is down the leftmost tunnel. Give him hell, gentlemen. You pass the woman in leather spandex. Don't tell anyone it was here, she says. I'm an international spy eavesdropping on a terrorist meeting. My lips are sealed, miss. Good luck saving the world. Passed by a guy with a gnarly eyebrow scar. Sorry, I'm heading to, something action movie stuff. He waves goodbye, only to realize he's crawling in the same direction as you. Are you guys heading this way too? I guess we're going there together then. Ugh. Great, now we're in this awkward tension. We're all pretending to obviously notice this guy, but it's so obvious he's still crawling with us. I can't take the suffocating silence. Amira, talk about something. Well, you can discuss the weather, but it's hard to know what the current weather is when you're stuck in an air vent, so what else you got? Common ground. Praise the city government for their recent investment in local infrastructure, focused on tripling the number of vents in every building. Asking if he's read anything interesting lately. What? Action movie? Or also could read intellectually stimulating books. Sure, mind. I have actually, the stranger says. I just finished Homemade Bomb Creation for Dummies. It was fascinating. What do you need that knowledge for? Lots of things. Take the scenario. You've been knocked out and locked in a janitor's closet. Just combine bleach, floor polish, and a cup of vomit absorbent. Shake it up in a thermos and boom, homemade explosive to bust the door down. Or perhaps you're having a dinner with your girlfriend's parents, and the evening is full of stares and awkward silence. And you just can't take it anymore. Using chicken fat, a fancy candle, 3-tined fork, and the C4 you stashed away for ice later. You gotta take it out of that mess. 3-tined fork? Okay, I think I've got that written down. Okay, thanks for the tips. Wait a minute. What was that you said about an heist later? Oh, right. Since we've got on so well, I guess I'll just tell you. I'm the leader of a criminal syndicate who's here to steal millions of dollars of jewelry from the museum. What? Dahlia ends up having her epic fight in the vent. It's the most action heroic thing you've ever seen. She wins by creating an improvised bomb with a bullet and gunpowder and shoving it in a small metal chamber and detonating it so that at the bad guy's temple. So innovative. I am victorious! Amira, it was so clever of you to get the bad guy to reveal himself with the power of your insane chit-chat. Or inane chit-chat. I never would have thought to try it out. I mean, it's small talk, and Dahlia never does anything small. But good work. You lose 2 stamina for crawling so long, but you gain 2 mind for discussing books like a nerd.
Hey, Huckleberry. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for swinging by.
Howdy, howdy. I'll go here and just get rid of something because we don't want to mess with stats too much. I think you're fine no matter what. You're fine no matter what you pick.
I think anywhere works.
Yeah, because I think it's at the end anyways.
Yep.
Destination fulfilled. What is that? I didn't see the name.
I think it's City of Vice. I think it's Las Vegas.
Ooh. Welcome to the City of Vice. A bear again. How and also why? City of Vice. You indulge yourselves unapologetically. Gambling, parties, crimes, you name it. On the last night, you go all in. So much so that the next day you remembered nothing. The hotel room is a mess. There's a ton of random hats, a katana, some fruit, a dragon heat body pillow, a bathtub with a bear. Dang, whatever happened last night, it was sure something. And that wasn't all. Everyone runs to the City of Vice full of excitement. Well, everyone but you. Here's the thing, you don't know how to open the car doors. You never learned. You're too proud to admit this in front of your friends. You're not swallowing your pride today. You stay trapped in the car. When your friends wave to you from afar to join them, you tell them to go. You miss out on all the fun, but at least they won't know you have no idea how to open car doors. In a convertible. So I guess I had less soul added to the mix. Worth it?
Yep.
So you get the good ending this time.
Fuck, what a night. It's a shame you've all forgotten most of what happened. The only thing you know for sure is that you had the night of your lives. But after some research, Polly manages to find one pic from last night. It's a pic featuring you. You appear to be butt naked riding the bear. In hindsight, that was incredibly reckless and dangerous. But it looks like you're still in one piece, so hey, all's well that ends well. No permanent damage done, to you at least. And you befriended a bear, you'll take that as a massive win. Although your memory is blurry, you remember one thing for sure, you rocked hard. Dang, it truly was a night to remember, even if you technically can't remember it.
Oh, wow. You did a lot better.
I mean, it's just RNG.
Mm-hmm. New events, new outcomes, new destinations. More prank tokens.
Alright. Just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. Yep.
Yeah, we can skip it with escape.
Alright, cool. We're skipping that again. Alright. And with that, I think I'll call it for today, and I'm gonna raid out.
Yeah, I don't think there's a enough time to do another one. That would be a bit too much.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Let's
recommendation
see
for
who-
raid? And I'll raid under them as well.
Sure. My friend, John Silva is streaming. Let me put his name in chat. That's his name. Yeah, thank you for being here, Vey. I hope you had a good time. Alright, I'll go ahead and mute in Discord, and then I'll go ahead and raid out.
Alrighty. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had a good time. Let's get this raid going, and I will see you later. Probably Monday for the next stream. Bye-bye.